What is up, everyone?
It is time. It's time to talk some toys. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, buddy? Welcome to Alternate Heads. All right, I think I need to do it like Geeks Have Game presents Alternate Heads with your co-hosts Bobby and Jason, the X.
Yeah,
I could do radio.
Tell them the good news because it is on for San Diego Comic-Con. Bobby is confirmed. I'm confirmed. Y'all, we going hard. We going hard for Comic-Con.
I will be there Wednesday. I get in at I think 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm in on Wednesday too.
Okay.
Checking to the Airbnb, but I'm on the train route. I'm on the train route, and I'm not gonna get a card first. I don't think I have the option to get one now, but should be good on the train or with taking Ubers or whatever. So
yeah, my boss is looking for right by the. He's talking to media right now to try and get us a hotel right by the con.
All right, so we got to get in for the Hasbro press breakfast. How do we do that?
I already reached out.
I did too.
Come on, Hasbro.
We cross our fingers. If anybody out there can help us get in there, help us out. Yo, and I see they're putting the ones up. We the two, they the twos, and we the ones. But anyway, dude, this is gonna be so on. I'm so ready to hang out at Comic-Con and do all the stuff. Also, pick fights with the Hasbro team because I got beef this week.
Yo. Oh, you know what? You know what? We're gonna before getting to Marvel Legends, I made you a video. I made you another video.
Do that, Bobby.
I did. I spent. You know what? I spent some time. I spent time on this. I spent effort. I made 4 different versions. I was like, oh, you'd be even better. Let me do this. Oh, let me you can ask KJ, because I'm a drummer, I got that rhythm, so I had to make sure that the beats and the pictures lined up. You know what? We're ready, people. You know what? Let's first off, I leave San Diego Monday, so I'm there all week long.
I'm there as well, and actually my family will be coming in on Sunday, and we're going to enjoy some of the sun and sand and do some hiking and see a bunch of the sights. So I can't wait. It'll be their first time seeing the Pacific Ocean, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah. So I get an extra week in San Diego.
I can't wait. Okay. Before I get into my piece de resistance, literally, I don't think I made a video this good. What's up, Professor Soundwaves? I don't think I've made a video this good for at least 2 years since I made Travis fucking Moody a hit. Okay, I have worked hard on this video, and it's amazing. However, before we get into Marvel Legends, before we get into my piece de resistance, I don't want to talk about this.
Dude, okay. Yes.
Amazing.
First of all, amazing looking figure. I always love the Tila design from the 2000X series.
Same.
The smiling face creeps me out a little bit. But
just a little bit. Yeah, look at this. It's so cute. It's Orko.
It's a good looking Orko, and it's articulated in the arms. You don't need much for Orko. The smiling face from this angle looks okay, but straight on, she looks like she's out of that movie Smile.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is such a great design. She does come with a good amount.
And she got the boots with the fur too.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. This is fantastic. I love that Orko.
I'm so glad that He-Man and Skeletor are sold out because I didn't get these, and I'm glad I didn't because they're like $100 and something bucks per figure, but they look fantastic. So I'm good. Heaven forbid we're at the Mondo booth and they have them there.
Oh,
that's gonna be a problem for me.
It might be a problem. All right. Let's see. When we hit 10 subscribers, I'll play your video. You know what? Screw it. I'll play it now because I have worked. We'll probably play this a few times, honestly, during the show. Because, hold on, fans, people in the comments. This epiphany hit me at the gym, like most things do, and it's wonderful. And I want to share this with you. All right. Here we go.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, Rick.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And now it's time for a breakdown.
Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never get it.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. You did not.
I did.
Do not clap, Jeff. I see you clapping in the chat. Stop clapping. This is yet another outrage, and you use that shit.
You know that was fucking good, man.
Oh man, Sebastian. The graphic of "We ain't here to buy no Stingray" came from a friend and viewer of the show, Sebastian Envy, who's a very talented director, just not very funny. Like Bobby. No, this is terrible. Look, I'm mad, and I'll get to why I'm mad because we're going to go over that with that figure later on. You know what? I want to let everybody know why you're chuckling and laughing about me not getting what I want. I am here to give y'all what y'all want, and I am giving away a magic figure from the Secret Wars line. She's sold out on Hasbro Pulse. I think you can still get her on Amazon. I've actually been messing around with this figure. Pretty good. This line's pretty solid, except for the Sam Wilson figure, which I don't like. But Bobby's going to do a drawing. I'm going to get this out to you, and yeah, we're giving away a magic tonight. See how I am, even though Bobby has made me the butt of a joke.
Hey. That was amazing. You know it's amazing. You know that was amazing. That dude, I think the piece de resistance of it all was the soap opera one. And then me mixing In Vogue in that.
I'm so disappointed. Anyway,
that was so good. Don't even. And then bringing my one of my favorite shows, Scrubs, with Turk. I
still got to get me a make Stingray you coward shirt to wear for the Hasbro.
I'm gonna actually make you some stickers so you can pass it at the Hasbro booth.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Just give it to Dan and Dwight. Okay, we have a question from a new fan. If you both like Star Wars, do you think Keanu Reeves would play great Darth Revan? Yes.
I mean, the man, yeah, I think he could pull it off. He's capable of doing a lot. Okay, that guy is very talented. So,
and I have not finished Maul Shadow Lords yet. I am on episode 2 or 3. So give me a little bit. But yes, Keanu Reeves. Look, you give him just like in the Keanu Reeves. Aura, yeah, you get that in there. Yeah, thank you, Professor. Yeah. Thank you. We've had 2K. I still can't believe that.
Yeah, and everybody, your gifts should be on the way from last week's drawing. So
I got them out Monday.
Bobby worked hard on that, so he got y'all stuff out the door, and I will get this magic out the door for you probably before Friday, if anything. So yeah, keep watching because y'all got plenty of stuff y'all can watch out there, and you're choosing to come by and watch us clown. So we appreciate it.
Yes, exactly. Now, so let's get into Transformers because, as I said in the chat, the San Diego exclusives, is actually kind of blowing me away, and I might get that over.
Really? Okay.
I might actually get 1 or 2 of those over the Marvel Legends.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I want to hear this.
So we're gonna get into your real house first because we got this
we got tailgate.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a remold. I mean, redone head on the Wind Charger mold. The Wind Charger mold is actually okay. So yeah, tailgate getting some love. I'll pick up one.
Oh yeah, I might get that one too. That's pretty damn cool. This one.
They're going back, and this is pretty much like a redo of another fig that was out there. I don't need this one. I already have Yeah, I don't need this. They added a couple things. I'm good.
Okay. These all went up yesterday, by the way, for pre-order. This one, kind of interesting. I like the color scheme on this one.
A lot of people do, but they did just release. This is basically a recolor of the. I forget which Target Master it is. It just came out, but he's got, the larger engine on the car and everything. But we just got this figure in a different color scheme, and it's kind of soon, but all right. I mean, people really like this one. I'm not so much, and plus they're also just kind of ones. I don't get everything Transformers. Like I love Target Masters and Headmasters, but these guys are just like Power Masters or whatever. So it's still part of Transformers. It's all good. I don't necessarily need this one.
That's fine. I literally only do the 86 movie.
Okay.
So that, like, all these are cool. I can pass on all of these.
Must have. I need Swindle because I need the right foot of Bruticus. So
gotcha.
this is a Vortex is already out. I got him over there. I'm waiting on Onslaught to get here, who is the core of Bruticus. And then, whenever they release Swindle, I think this is like October time frame. So I guess I'll finally be completing another combiner, which Transformers been killing it with combiners. We got the Devastator, Superion, Minosaur. And it's rumored that the Protectobots are next. So
okay.
Now this is interesting because it's a redo of Sentinel Prime, completing your 13 primes. But if you already had Sentinel Prime that they released before, your 13 is complete. This is just a recolor, and a lot of people like this color scheme. But they also did something new with this one. They put gold fleck in like the plastic, and if you know anything about Transformers lore, gold plastic just disintegrates over time. I'm pretty sure they're not doing that again, but a lot of people heard gold plastic and they just, oh God, they were clutching pearls because they were like, no, if you got something, if you got a Transformer from back in the day with gold plastic, you don't touch him because that stuff is just waiting to crumble. I know I had like a, one of the last things they did was like a Millennium Falcon Transformers with the gold plastic. And I found, I was like, oh yeah, I used to love this toy. And I tried to transform it. Everything that was gold plastic had already broken. So yeah, hopefully they refine the process a bit. So, hopefully, but you don't need this guy. I actually like the color scheme of my other Sentinel Prime more. So my 13 primes are complete. I'm good.
Nice. We got this bad boy, this
Mega Zarek. Okay, sure. They've given us this mold a couple times now. I'm not willing to go to the well again.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen him a few. I've seen this design a few times.
It's Mega Zarek.
The Herald of Unicron is actually pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it's a heavy retool of the Fallen. So, or I forget what his prime name is, but it's Sure Shot. That's why, and I got Sure Shot over on the shelf. But this is a heavy retool of the Fallen or Megatronus. But I mean, it's the Megatronus, which was a good figure. They've taken some things like the hip skirts off though. It looks really weird because he's still got the hinges for it. So
yeah,
I mean, this is a, if you like this thing, grab it. It's not necessarily for me.
Okay. This prime, what prime is this from?
Well, it's just supposed to be Ultra Magnus without the armor from 3-0. They're non-transformable.
Okay.
The 3-0 figures are great. I don't do stuff like this. Highly stylized. Boy, that boy did not skip leg day. Let me tell you, that boy got some ass. I tell you, but
those are some chunky quads. Damn.
They did a prime in this, and Ultra Magnus and Nemesis Prime are easy recolors of them. So there you go.
Yeah,
it's a cool looking figure. Not my thing.
Yeah, that's fair. By the way, if you are not if y'all not caught up on the Energon universe, Optimus is no longer a prime.
Yep. Oh, Professor Soundwaves might be right. That might be Flame Toys. Sorry.
That's it.
No, 3-0. They usually skew a little bit more to the original designs. Yeah, this is different. I'll look it up. I saw it, but hang on before you go any further.
Oh yeah, go look it up.
make sure I'm talking about the right thing here. No, it is Flame. Flame Toys, Kura White Ultra Magnus. That's what it is. Woo! $359 on sale from $600.
I'm sorry. What was that?
It is on sale right now. Normally for $369. Normally $500. So not my thing. Definitely not my thing now. Hang on. Let me go back. It was one of those price tags where I clicked off of it so fast. I was like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, $599 on sale for $359 right now. Why did they feature this? But it's got lighting in it. It can't transform. It comes with a bunch of accessories. Definitely not my thing for $600.
Not for that no. No. Jesus.
Nah, we good, bro. We good. Yeah, thank you, Professor. It is Flame Toy. Sorry, it's one of the non-transforming transformer makers. So,
gotcha. Okay.
There's another one in here I have beef with though. Did you get the mini cons?
Who are you talking to? Me or Professor Soundwaves?
No, I'm talking about you. There was another image.
No, I didn't get them. I didn't get the mini cons.
Okay. That was my beef with everything that they were releasing from Armada. Was the figures were okay, but we didn't get mini cons. You had to get like a special color of Hot Shot to get his little helicopter mini con. So I was pretty much giving up on the fact they were going to do mini cons, and now they're releasing a pack with a recolor of Red Alert and all of the mini cons for the current Armada figures, and I am livid about it. How dare you guys? How dare y'all release the mini cons? They should have released the mini cons with the characters, and I'm a little upset about it, but not upset enough not to buy them. So.
That was my next question. Are you still gonna get them?
Oh, absolutely. They look pretty good, and they almost seem incomplete without them. But I was kind of mad because they were putting the minicon ports on the figures. They just weren't giving us the little minicon. So eventually, I figured they were going to do it, and all right, we can get them all in one shot. Fine. I hate it, but I'm gonna get it. Okay. Got my pre-order in already.
I'm gonna get this vinyl. I love the fact that they're apparently coming in like 4 to 5 different color vinyls. There's gonna be the Hasbro vinyl, the Amazon vinyl. Actually, I think Amazon gets 2 vinyls. You get to pick which one you want. Target gets a vinyl exclusive with a different cover. I think this might be the Target cover. I absolutely love that. I will be getting this because I will put it with my Cold Slither vinyl.
I got press on this too. It looks like they actually put out a press release for like the album, and you can listen to it now. They were also sending out something about the concert that's going on at San Diego Comic-Con, which yeah, man.
I already got my tickets.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'll go ahead and grab it. I'll see if my co-host wants to come with.
Because here's the thing. It's the Knights of Unicron. It's Cold Slither. And Gem of the Holograms. Yeah. Also, so yes, these are remixed. These are redone versions of them. Stan Bush came back at 73 and sang his songs. And apparently he sounds amazing. Like I heard I think Dare. Like I heard the redone version of Dare, which sounds amazing. It sounds so damn good. I cannot wait to see this live.
Yep, they've put out the music on pretty much all the streaming platforms for this album. But they're doing a live event at the House of Blues Thursday, July 23rd. Part of the apology tour. But yeah, the Knights of Unicron, Stan Bush is going to be there. Brittany Slayes, who's on the album, will be there as well. But yeah, this is they're calling it the 40th anniversary celebration of life concert. And
God, I feel old saying that. How dare they?
Vince DiCola, who created the score for Transformers the movie. Cold Slither is going to return to the stage, by the way.
Yes. And, dude. Cold Slither puts on an amazing fucking show.
And Britta Phillips, who was the original singing voice of Gem and the Holograms, is also going to be at this performance. So yeah, this is going to be legit, man.
Gem played at Cold Slither last year, and so good.
Close the door. Sorry.
So good, dude. No
Children.
problem. Cannot wait. Okay. Then we got this. It is absolutely stupid, ridiculous, and I
Truly
love it.
outrageous.
Blaster is one of my favorite Transformers. I have like 4 different Blaster figures. I've always been a fan of it, and the fact that they put it with Gem, it's
And
Chef, he has a guitar.
I can't remember what the White Ravage's name is, but it's got a little Rosanna is the name of that pink bipedal one, and I always try to get Rosanna figures for some reason. I dig it.
Yeah.
The little instruments and the microphone. Yeah, I have 2 blasters, and I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
Same.
Kiss tapes. That's what they were.
Yeah. This is an easy get for me. The packaging is amazing. I love Blaster.
Completely ridiculous. Gotta get it.
It is ridiculous, and it's gonna go right behind me whenever I get shells behind me again. That's just.
Oh, KP is the name of that. KP. Okay, I forgot.
Okay.
There was another name. I just don't remember the book that it was from, but yeah, I do remember Rosanna and Sundor. So.
Yeah, and I love the fact that his antenna is the guitar. And he comes with a microphone. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
This. I love this.
Okay, and here's where I get a little confused. Like, the Optimus is the deluxe Optimus that we got before, just
Yes.
in G1 colors, but I don't know what the reference is for this little squat Jazz, because I did always try to like mail off for the Jazz that was on my cereal box back in the day, and I never got it. But it's a little tiny little Jazz figure, and I do like Jazz, so
Yeah, I love
I don't
Jazz,
know if
but
it's
it's
for me, but that is just a recolor of the Deluxe Prime. I do like the colors. It might be worth getting because that's a fun figure. And also, they painted the Matrix inside of his chest this time, but he's got his trailer with a little roller and stuff. I might have to cop this.
Yeah, I might get this. This is too damn cool. I like the fact that it actually has it's Yaz.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The little cutaway at the bottom. Ripped in half Jazz is better than squat Jazz. Ouch.
They forgot to put some parts in there and they put them back together, but
Exactly.
yeah, the little Deluxe Optimus is fun. I guess, little pocket Transformers you can carry around.
Dude, you know what that just reminded me of? Reminded me of Jazz's fucking Cotton Hill. They took my shins in Japan. They took my
He got injured in
shins.
the war. That works. But yeah, they tooled this up. This is all new tooling. I don't know what else this figure could have possibly come from. So that's a all new tool. All right.
I know. I love it. Actually, I think Transformers won me over Marvel Legends.
And the cereal
Will I
box
still get
is
that 3-pack?
pretty nice.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. So, will I still get that 3-pack? 100%. Will I get the Professor X? Going to pass by now, so I can get Blaster, or I guess now it's just Jaster because it's Gem and Blaster. Bam,
No,
Bam.
still black. He just got a color scheme. He's doing regional color scheme. That's all.
Okay. So that's fantastic. That's amazing. Yeah, Energon O's. There we go. We are ridiculous here. Moving on to Marvel Legends. I know you are desperately wanting of a figure, and I'm sorry that we won't get it. I could email Hasbro. I could message Dan, but I know the message I'm going to get back from him.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, Rick!
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And now it's time for a breakdown.
Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never get it.
you play all these cool images of Stingray in action, and they can just make it happen. Look, we don't have to. We'll have to get ugly.
All I'm saying, I'm vibing behind the scenes. Like y'all can't see it, but I'm like vibing in real. I'm like,
I hate this. Anyway, I
love this.
Go ahead. Go. Just whatever. Marvel Legends. I will explain, because they went with somebody obscure, and yet you couldn't give me a Stingray. I'm mad about it. I'm still mad about it. I'm gonna stay mad. Probably die mad about it.
We will get into the nitty gritty when we talk about a certain character. I know you're talking about. I know why you don't like him. I get it. You need me the ocean ass Stingray. Okay. So let me get rid of that. Okay, so we got this OG Scorpion for a brand new day, which is, I get why, because they can't show a Scorpion, even though we've kind of seen Scorpion in the trailer, and we'll get MCU Scorpion in like 2 years, which will piss everyone off. Yeah. But we got this. This is cool looking. Bendable tail, looks great.
Yeah, but he's just got the round tip at the end of the tail. There's no stinger. It's like we've gotten 2 shots of this figure so far, and one was a weird, like, I don't know, BDSM mask that he had on until they finally gave us a proper mask. And now this one looks worse. What is with these stupid lip masks? I hate them.
I don't hate them. I don't love them. His tail does look like a giant worm.
Yeah, it looks like an earthworm. Remember the book, How to Eat Earthworms or whatever?
It does.
He should have the stinger on there. That's all I'm saying.
I know. I get it. And then we got Boomerang.
Who they misspelled on the packaging.
Did they really? I missed that.
Bomberang. Yeah, the images had like Bomberang on it. It was misspelled. I do need a Boomerang for my collection, so thank you, Hasbro. But yeah, it was like BOMMERANG.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Earl?
Maybe they had to spell it differently for copyright purposes or something.
Yeah, but I think that would just look bad for the editor. Let me ask you this. I want your opinion, because when they said, what body is this Boomerang? That is a great question, East Coast. What buck is this? Did they mention the buck?
I don't think so, but it's a good one. I mean, you got Pinless, you got it's not Vulcan. It's not the Vulcan buck. The arms are too small.
Oh, of course you would know. We've got Tony in the house. The Sunfire body.
Really?
Tony, no, if you're going to say it with conviction. Sunfire. He goes, maybe.
Okay. I didn't think that was a Sunfire body. All right. I mean, you don't need much for Boomerang.
At all.
They got the boomerangs on there and his little Gundam mask. So,
I was going to ask you, how do you feel about the boomerangs being attached to the body?
No biggie. I'm not that vested in Boomerang. He's got some he can hold in his hands. He's one of them lame villains that Spider-Man, beats down on the way to school or something.
It's true. Then we got the Calverine.
You crazy bastards! You actually did it. They made the freaking Calverine, man. Didn't see this coming.
I did not see this coming.
I'm sure Henry Cavill is rather happy about it, though.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
But, dude, that's the whole goddamn package right there. as Deadpool.
I mean, it looks great. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, these concept ones that they're doing or whatever. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Reading Sunfire. No. X-Force, Deadpool.
On the movie buck, but with the harness that he did when he was an X-Force or whatever.
Yeah.
Because this is just a movie Deadpool. I like the distribution of the colors on here with the black and gray, though.
Same. I like the fact that actually, Jeff, like Boomerang's a survivor. Actually, in the Nick Spencer run, Boomerang and Peter Parker were roommates that they knew who each other were, and they just like don't do anything stupid. And Boomerang's like, all right, yeah.
And then he proceeded to do something stupid.
Yep, exactly. I like the fact that this looks a lot like who did the art for that X-Force run?
I know
Joseph Opinia. I think it's Joseph Opinia. This looks like Joseph Opinia. Like this looks like the comic book. Like I love the fact that because they use the MCU book, this looks like the comic book version. I love that.
And you know what? Looking over, because I have the X-Force team over there, I have that X-Force Deadpool, and honestly, this one looks better. Yeah. This might end up in my shelf for my X-Force stand-in Deadpool.
Boomerang. I like how high is me is still on Boomerang. Like he doesn't live in Australia. He's not even Australian.
Wait, I don't know a lot about Boomerang, but is he Australian?
He is not.
Okay, good. I hope they weren't going to go for like the low hanger. Ooh, he's Australian, so he uses a boomerang. No. Does he also play a didgeridoo and has a kangaroo for a sidekick? Just making sure they didn't like, go for that kind of low hanging fruit bullshit.
The stereotypical, yeah. Again, we get the golden Desert Eagles. Looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This
damn, that's really good.
Better. This is definitely better than the X-Force Deadpool I have on the shelf. So
it just keeps coming back to me. God damn it, that's a good one. Way to end it.
I threw a Boomerang a couple of years ago, and it never came back. So now I just live in constant fear.
It's just hovering over you. Yes, Captain Boomerang in the DCU is Australian.
Yeah, that's just stereotypical. Anyway, all right, here we go. Let's reuse the Wolverine buck.
I mean, might as well. Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that concept art, and even Hot Toys did one of these. So,
yep.
You know,
they did.
It's a cool design.
It's cool. I dig it. It's an easy pass for me. This.
Oh boy, saw this coming. They didn't make that glider to not re-release that thing.
It's very true. Like no. If we put money into this glider, you're going to get a few uses out of this.
And I like to bring that came with that, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I skipped that one, but I might get this one.
Okay, we've seen that blast effect. Did they just like glue a mask on there? Hold up, isn't that?
That's it.
No, it's not this one. It's another one. It's not this one. I've got that blast effect somewhere around here. I do. I got it right here.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same blast effect. They just glued a helmet onto it somewhere.
They did.
I think right about in this area here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget. Yeah. I think this came with the Punisher Nick Fury kit. So yeah, they just glued a broken mask on there. Cool. Okay. Did I just lose Bobby? I did lose Bobby. Didn't even notice. I lost you for a sec.
Yeah, no. I'm controlling everything at the bottom. My mouse pad. I was moving over and it did this. So I have to slides again.
Yeah. But yeah, totally had that blast effect sitting on my desk, and they just broke off a mask and put it on the front of there. Cool. All right. Is there actually a scene where the mask blows up? Am I forgetting something here?
I don't think so.
No, his helmet just falls off, and he's like, "Look, don't tell Harry," and then he dies. But still cool though. I'm getting this Green Goblin. It's just extra long with it.
I will get this one. I will get this one. We again got Peter.
Yep.
At the end of Spider-Man. God damn it, I don't want to get this one, but I want to get this one just for like the half mask.
Yep. That is the draw on this one.
Son of a bitch.
Hopefully they fix the hip rotation, because the other one, you had to get in there and sand down his hips because they were tight and they were breaking the legs off. So
mine didn't break, but mine were kind of stiff. I will say I loved. You know what? Here's the thing. I might actually use that other one with my comic books because, God damn it, the Malibu Stacy effect. I know.
I do like the colors of this one though.
So here's the thing: the other one, the one that came out like what 3 years ago, actually had a really great color scheme that looked great with the 616 and not the MCU. So I could in my mind rationalize saying, oh, let's look at my MCU, and the other one will be strictly for my 616 because
the suit that he wore at the end of that movie did have a shine on it that they
did
kind of replicated with this, and it looks like they've dropped some of that shine in Brand New Day. So
yes. We get the Void
and Julia Louis-Dreyfus figure.
I never thought I'd see the day we get a Julia Louis-Dreyfus figure.
We got a Happy Hogan figure, and
that's true.
What was the
we got Ned, we got Mary Jane
from Ant-Man. The one that
Luis.
Luis, we got a Luis figure. So yeah,
that's true.
Anything can happen.
That's very true.
Apparently.
And also, look, she's an amazing character in the MCU. I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus in this. That Void character looks so good, and the fact they're getting black translucent plastic,
yeah,
it's great. And you can kind of tell the translucence right there. But apparently, they were saying that all the whole color scheme is going to be all translucent black.
Well, like the Build-A-Figure Void figure they released had really nice translucent plastic that they used on that. So
yes, it did.
Yeah, they knocked it out of the park with that. Hasbro's been kind of killing it with the translucent plastic with like Emma Frost, the recent Iceman. So yeah, I'll give them their flowers. They've been doing good.
Yeah. Now I know this is the figure you were bitching about because you're like, it's Cypher. Why do we need Cypher? You know why we need Cypher? Because he is the heir to Apocalypse. He is the heir to Apocalypse. He brings the ruin to the X-Men. Okay, Apocalypse has made his ability to where he can command people. This scrawny little dipshit right here, okay, brings about the fall of X.
Look,
say what you will. Although before you say anything else, I like the fact that his sword kind of looks like the New Adventures of He-Man Power Sword. Just saying.
And it's the one that came with Power Princess. They just recolored it.
It is.
Yep, it is. But it is true to the design. It is close to the design that we see in X of Sword. So yeah, it's close. Yeah. Good job. They were able to reuse a mold and get this piece out again. But why? Okay. Why didn't they give him the jacket? Why didn't they give him like the vest or something? I'm pretty sure we're going to have somebody out there that can do some soft goods so that we can give Doug the jacket. But I never understood Doug. Doug has one of the best superpowers out there. He can understand all languages, mathematics, coding. He just can interpret. So why the hell is he out here trying to fight Sabretooth? What you gonna do?
I mean, that's a wonderful question.
You gonna insult him in a different language? No. Doug does not need to be frontline wearing an X-Men uniform. He needs to be working at like the United Nations or something, making some bank. I don't know what this man is on, or this. Look, he has a power that is.
He wants to be a hero.
Huh?
He wants to be. Highest me is on it tonight. Wait, he's a super nerd. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much a superpower.
I'm not saying that Doug doesn't have a great power. He does. Just why the hell are you going? And now he's the heir of Apocalypse, whatever. Okay, I guess that's why he got to be the heir of Apocalypse. I'm not discounting this man's bravery, but if my power was being able to interpret all languages and understand them instantly, I'm not fighting with the X-Men. To me, my X-Men, I'll be over here. Thank you.
Now, I will say, they have made Cypher. They've made Doug Ramsey a badass. His wife is Princess of the Iraqi, and he's still got Warlock rocking with him, right? Like Warlock and him are.
Yep, they were combined a little while into Doug Lock. So yeah,
and also during the Krakoa years, this dude was the one that was helping the X-Men survive with Krakoa.
And all they did was just pop off Sunspot's head from X-Men 97 and throw his on there.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And yet y'all can't do a Stingray.
What was that?
Don't.
What was that? Bottom line, Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, Rick.
Word for you.
You're gonna get us demonetized playing En Vogue over again. That's what's gonna happen with that. Anyway,
You know what? We're not monetized yet, so you know what? We're good.
why not? We're over 2K now. We should be monetized.
The viewing hours. We have to get the viewing hours. Oh, KJ. I forgot KJ hasn't seen the full video yet. Hold on. I'm sorry, KJ, for all the new viewers.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, Rick.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And now it's time for a breakdown.
Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never get it.
Just outrage after outrage on this fucking show.
Now,
Anyway,
I'm having way too much fun tonight. I'm having way too much fun
Do
tonight.
not
I'm having-
encourage this kind of bullshit.
Oh, look. Real figs. E-worthy. Laughing. A masterpiece.
Hold up. No. Hits is like, maybe we do need to see. Look that up. See?
Look, I have inadvertently stumbled into making this figure kind of looking badass with En Vogue as the background. You're welcome. You're
I'll
welcome.
have it eventually. It'll be a happy
You're
day. But anyway, let's talk about Doctor Doom. Now we got this Doctor Doom in the 2-pack with Monica Rambeau, right?
Yes, correct.
Is it exactly the same? That figures out in my storage, but we get we get like both guns with him this time.
Yes.
Anyway. Yeah, it's garter belt Doom. So
Yeah.
I can't really say I was what is that thing on his leg?
I
It's a garter belt.
don't know. But that
No,
was
yeah,
hilarious.
it's a-
Now I can only hear Doom like service Doom and remove the garter belt.
He's picking who's going to be the next bachelor to get married. He throws it.
Yeah, he's the next bachelor. Like, dude, what do you like to do? I like to control my country with an iron fist. All of Latvia loves Doom.
I don't think I need this figure because I wasn't hot on when we got it at first. You know, it's the exact same figure. They're just putting it in and they're adding another gun.
They're adding the gun and then the freaking shine on it. Like that's it.
Okay, I mean you could probably still get the Monica and Doom 2-pack out there because those 2-packs are going for
100%.
pretty cheap.
Yeah. Tony put it best. Whack ass.
That is a weird gun that he's holding, but here we go.
Now,
Yes, sir.
I will be 100% getting this.
Uh-huh.
He looks great.
Dude,
looks
the toe
fantastic.
articulation. He got the backpack.
Yes.
Got that
Yes.
arm thing, 2 heads, goggles. They loaded out. This is how you do a deluxe. He's big. He's burly.
Now, let me ask you this. So, because people were kind of complaining, as they do, that the other beast, which I do love, actually looked like it had hair. This looks like This looks just like
the on-screen model.
Manscaped beast. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It is definitely not like the comic version of Beast that we got, but this is kind of more accurate to the character model on screen. You don't really see Beast fur like that. I mean, it's really up to artist interpretation. Like Nightcrawler technically has fur, but we just never talk about it.
That's true.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
true.
skin, but still, this
Fuzzy
is
elf.
legit. I like this deluxe, man.
Oh, so do I. I think this looks fantastic. I love this. I like how they. I don't know how they made it look cell shading without cell shading. That's a great.
Yep.
That's a great point there, Real Figs. It does look cell shaded without Tony's favorite little cell shading.
Yeah, I mean, I'm digging it though. It's good. It's gonna go on my 97 shelf.
Oh yeah, same. I'll get this. And then I mean, his body is blue, and I mean, yes, it is. His body is blue, so
I've never wondered what Hank looked like shaved, so I'll just take his word for it.
Well, now you know. Now you know what Hank would look like shaved.
Okay, cool.
And then finally, damn, this is gonna be a long show. We have, before we get to our main event. Yo, Joe.
Yeah,
I did get this. And to its credit, okay, it was only $10 more than the first vamp,
which is cool. Adding in some things from Stinger with the doors and the gas cap on the front, and new light bar.
Yep.
Reusing Snowcat's missile launcher already.
Yes. Yeah. And it's $10 more. I get it, but you know, things go up. I got this, pre-ordered it when I could.
Quick shout out, by the way. There's a company out there, Repro Labels. They recently started doing labels for G.I. Joe and vehicles. So if you're looking for them,
yes.
They had some cool ones for the Vamp version 1 that I thought about picking up. And that was like literally they announced those the day that they showed off Vamp 2, or it was like the day before or whatever. So
nice. Good question. Is it the same or smaller? I believe it is the same.
Just got a different weapons outfit on the back, and those are Stinger's doors. And I'm pretty sure that light bar is different. That's not the light bar that came with Stinger.
I don't think so.
I mean, I've got.
I've got my Stinger in the garage.
The Stinger did not have a light bar over the windshield, so that's new.
Oh, over the windshield? Yeah, no, it didn't.
Yeah, the Vamp had two sets of 3 that you put on top of the windshield. So, yeah, that's a new piece on there. So the front lights are definitely the same from Vamp 1. So, yeah, still cool. This Vamp 2 was just like that. I may not put the doors on mine, but because I like Stinger, I just don't like the doors so much. So we'll see.
Okay. That's fair.
And here's your opportunity to get clutch. So,
yeah. Action Man.
Why is this 40 something?
I was about to say the same thing. I was going to get him, and I saw the price. I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Alpine's gear, Alpine and Outback's gear, pretty much. This is kind of a miss me with the why is this a $40 figure? I don't know.
This is not a $45. Yeah, this is not a $45 figure. This is literally this is a $30 figure at max.
It's literally you just put Alpine's web gear on Outback with Alpine's rope, Outback's weaponry, and Alpine's grapnel. Outback's kit. I like the figure and all, but why is it 45?
And I hate to say it, I think they're testing the waters.
Thing, maybe, I don't know, but they did Action Man in an SDCC set before.
Yeah.
So
they hit you with the UK price.
Yes. That's that UK pricing. I don't know. Was this going to be like a mass release or was it exclusive?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
I could have been. I'm not.
East Coast
I'm not
to the point here.
That.
East Coast to the point here. That's $45 before shipping and handling and taxes. I'm not paying $55 for an action figure. No.
Oh, by the way, none of these are sold out on Hasbro Pulse, by the way, even though our good friend Zen was trolling for engagement, apparently, again, with some handy photoshopping. None of these are sold out. Y'all can still get them on Pulse right now.
Deluxe. No, I mean, I think they're saying it's a deluxe figure because of all the stuff you get, because they're doing like the big packaging, but it was 53 and change after shipping and tax. Yeah.
The value is not there for me as far as like, you're not giving me more here. You're giving me Alpine's gear on Outback's body and with Outback's weaponry. and an additional head. So I was trying to see if that's the same comms gear on Alpine. Whatever. It is what it is. Not feeling it for the price.
No.
Mainframe's head.
Oh, it is Mainframe's head. Yeah, no.
Wow, you bastards. No. I'm good.
No. We got the HAL. This looks dope. I'm passing on it, but it looks amazing.
I got to get Grand Slam, and I actually like the HAL. You know, they did some cool shots on this.
They did. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna. Like I reluctance. So like I'm like, I'm gonna. Damn it, maybe.
I need this to be towed by my vamp.
You like KJ? Hell yes.
Oh,
yes.
Mwah, mwah. But he's right. No, this does look cool, and I'm glad they went with this instead of the little launch pad, which we might still get at some point.
Yes. Then we got this Arctic Explorer. This looks dope as hell.
Yeah, I kind of like the Everyday Heroes series, you know.
Yeah.
And he's got that
Like,
litter from Doc, and you know, creative reuse of everything.
Very creative use of No Job and Doc, and
people get lost out there, man. They got to go out there and get them. So yeah, I'm digging it.
or hell no. The puns write themselves, people.
Y'all get the hell out of here.
And then we get this is what, version 3, Dusty?
Yep.
Is that what they said? Yeah.
Version 3? What was version? Oh,
Tiger
Stripe. Tiger Stripe. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So yeah, Stalkers gear, the beret being reissued. Yeah. But you know, we get a 112 scale animal, so I'm here for it.
I'm getting this for that. Yeah.
We get a 100%. Coyote. Bring it on. I will buy every single creature that G.I. Joe Classified makes. It does not matter what it is. If it can be a scorpion, an alligator, a crocodile, a boar, or a bulldog, whatever. I'm getting it. If you put a 112 scale animal in there, I'm getting it. What did he just disappear again? It's not a naked coyote anyway. Like I said, all 112 scale animals will be mine in G.I. Joe Classified. Welcome back, Bobby.
Yeah, stupid mouse pad. I did love the fact that we are getting an extra head. I do like the fact that East Coast had a Cody hostage pack.
Yes, I'm buying it for the creature. That's it. What's the web gear that he's wearing? I forget who's got the rope and stuff.
I'll tell you what. You know what? Our first guest for him, I'll bring him on, so maybe he knows the answer. Okay. Get it for Black Genghis.
KJ with the greens.
What up? What up? Yes! Always good to hang out with the alternate heads crew. Man, what's going on with you? Let's take a look at this guy.
Hey,
what webbing is that? Is it Alpine?
I don't think it's Alpine. It's really clever reuse because he's got the grenades and he's got the rope.
Is that reuse or is it couldn't be new? Not for Dusty.
Why not?
Not for Dusty, not that son of a bitch.
That's cold, man. What did Dusty do to you, man?
Dusty exists in the area that when I was in the military I hated. That's
But no, it's not Alpine reuse. It looks like it may be something new.
Okay.
We
got Stalker's weapons and of course his scarf and his beret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think we've seen that mask and goggles before.
That may be the Desert Scorpion and it's like good guy version.
Oh yeah, they just retooled it because it is just a faceplate. So yeah.
You know, I don't like it when Joe's use Cobra gear and vice versa, man. Like y'all better cut that out.
You know, they're all getting supplied by the same weapons manufacturer.
Yep.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm. It is. They are.
Came with the shirt.
Which, if you haven't been reading Inner John, get on that shit.
Yeah. Oh no. Who you telling? Hold on a second. Who you telling? Whoa.
Got that mask, huh? Yeah.
Dude,
Mass
mask was so-
Crusaders! All right, that's enough.
First off, Travis, Sandstorm is smiling because he's a good boy. That's why.
Exactly.
Okay? And that's why we were getting them. We all love it when we look at our dogs and they look like they're smiling. Okay.
Yep.
That's why I'm getting this creature. Okay.
Yes.
I might throw away the
my
dust.
dog.
I'm getting Sandstorm. This is Sandstorm with a dusty accessory.
That's all it is. I don't need Dusty. I want Sandstorm. Exactly. KJ, real quick, while I got you here, man, Action Man for $55 shipping and handling, man.
That's crazy, man. But I got plans for Action Man. I got plans. Okay?
Oh.
I got plans. So because look, I used to watch Action Man when it came back in the 90s. And then my little cousins, they brought it back in the aughts. It was like AWOL or Attack or something. I don't know. But it was like some newer version, right? And then they did it again. For whatever reason, they couldn't make the Action Man stick, but there's a lot you can do with that. Like, I got everything from diecast snowmobiles, motorcycles. I got the Wolverine motorcycle. I got the Captain America World War II motorcycle. I got stuff for this dude, man. You can put this dude on the Night Force Ram cycle. I wish it didn't cost so damn much. I got a bunch of gridiron orange weaponry that he did for the Alley Viper, and I can give it to this guy. For real.
Considering that it is just the mainframe head with the baseball cap, I'm probably going to use the unmasked head. So,
yeah. People are saying, like, make a Ethan Hunt out of it, basically.
I'd be
put him
dope.
on.
Okay,
Yeah. Long story short,
There's
I'm
a
gonna
lot
make
to
him
do.
Risk. I'm gonna make him just Kit Bash Risk. Just in the meantime.
all right.
Okay.
I may change my mind once he starts shipping or something.
I mean,
it's a
yeah,
pricey. It's a pricey dude. Action Man is pricey.
I mean, I'm full of, not sound decisions with money when it comes to toys. So wouldn't be a surprise. Wouldn't be a stretch for me.
He's got to be good looking because he's so hard to see.
I mean, I somehow spent money on this.
I like that. Come on, man. Sam Wilson. Come on, show some love.
No, I will not. For this stupid disco shirt to Sam and these dinky ass wings. I hated Sam back in the
man,
day.
I got a Luke Cage Power Man. I'm looking at. Dude doesn't even have an ab crunch.
Luke is cool.
Doesn't
Luke
have an
Cage
ab
is
crunch.
cool.
The DC core figs have more articulation than this Luke Cage Power Man, dude. Don't get me started.
They didn't even cut the wings. They're all in one piece. So once he's locked in, he's locked in.
It's just for the vibes. It's for the look, man. It's not practical.
Look.
It's not articulated. It's the vibes.
East Coast, the vibes. East Coast has a good point here. With them doing sparse G.I. Joe branding and the X-Men and letting it be its own thing, this leads me to believe that Tomb Raider might be its own thing as well.
Totally.
And might be the same price, is what I'm going to assume.
Okay, now, if you're releasing a 112 scale Lara Croft, you're going to get some money out of me, all right? Especially with classified aesthetics. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
I will get her. I will get that. I will definitely get that.
Anybody else out here giving up on Lara Croft in 112 scale? Nope. So, all right. I love Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's fair.
The new game looks amazing. I can't wait to get that remaster.
It does. Okay, so that's it for that. So I don't have to. So Jason has escaped me playing another round of his Never Gonna Happen video.
Joy.
Which
Let me
was
get
amazing.
I got to get my Stingray shirt for when we show up in San Diego.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh,
KJ, I can count on seeing you
better
this time
than
around,
Stingray.
right?
Yes, I'll be there.
I can't help but see you. You're like 7 feet tall. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah,
He casts
Dude,
the shadow.
I love going to San Diego Comic-Con, of course, every year. But this year there's a new fire behind it. So I am enjoying that. I'm gonna get to hang out with y'all. Like seriously, I'm all corny, all like us bickering and having fun and everything. I am so excited to finally meet KJ, possibly meet Spec, hang out with Bobby. Even though Bobby literally lives 3 hours down south from me, I need to go check him out before.
I know.
It's going to be an epic San Diego Comic-Con. There's just an anticipation and fire behind this one that I can't wait to do. Man, we are going to shoot some videos. We are going to be posting some stuff. Y'all, if you are not subscribed to us on the socials and the YouTubes, you need to get on it because
Why?
in less than 60 days, it is on.
I have a
It's
Geeks Have Game
already-
pneumatic tube that leads directly to my room. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, it is owned like Donkey Kong. Now, if I don't know if you know, but last week or 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks now? Last week. It was last week. A certain movie dropped, and we all have thoughts on it. So I'm bringing on a special guest, numero dos, Mega J Retro. Hey, Mega J.
Mega J.
What's going on,
Hey,
boys?
man.
What's
How's
up,
everybody?
Ooh, got all that Super 7 stuff back there. That's what's
Look at that
back there.
massive
A
fucking
mess.
thing behind you.
It's an absolute mess. It's good. I keep telling myself I gotta clean this up. I can never have it. Way too busy. Way too many things happening. But
Jay, it took me forever to get this, but I got my hands on it, man. I finally got it. It took me forever.
I've been hunting for that for a while now.
Find this sucker, man. It's crazy.
Mine's
Yeah. I know you already got it. Jason. Way to show me up, Jason.
Wait,
I found a whole stash earlier this week, which shocked the hell out of me because like Walmart's never been good to me ever since after the pandemic, after the shutdowns. But this week I was shocked. Like found a whole bunch of MOTU in my local Walmart. Absolute shocker. It's all on my Instagram page. But yeah, crazy stuff happening this week. So, but guys, thanks for having me.
Yes.
You're very welcome. Now, I will say from here on out, spoilers. All right. So if you have not seen MOTU, push pause on here, go watch it, and then come back because we will be talking about everything.
Please go watch it.
I want to go watch it again. Actually, I do want to watch it again.
I watched it 3 times already. I watched it 3 times, including the premiere. I watched it 3 times already.
Yeah.
So. And I plan to watch it
So
again,
good.
again and again.
Okay, so where to even begin? Okay. You know what? Now that what's up?
Can we just get this out of the way? That I can just say that Jared Leto did a good job. There, I said
He
it.
was
Fine.
great. He was
his best role.
Shocked.
It's his best role ever.
It is his best role ever. He was so good.
It pains me to say it, but Jared Leto is a great part of this movie, and he understood the assignment.
So good.
I will.
There's like he's been saying since the beginning apparently that he was a fan of Master Universe, and honestly I can believe it. After the performance he pulled off, I can believe that he was definitely a fan. Very much like a lot of the cast members in the show, as well as the director Travis Knight was definitely a fan. 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Travis Knight has done some amazing work. I trust a lot of stuff in his hands,
Yes.
especially after Bumblebee. He man gets it.
Well, I mean, Coraline, amazing. Kubo and the Two Strings, amazing.
Yep.
Bumblebee, amazing. Like Paranorman, amazing. Like he has an amazing. He has an amazing eye.
Leica.
Leica, yes, Leica's amazing. Okay, so we will first get our scores out of the way. Out of 10, because Mega J, KJ, I'm interested because I know y'all have seen it multiple times. Where does your final grade stand with MOTU?
Okay, so there's 2 sides of me, obviously. I mean, at the end of the day, as an objective reviewer, I would have to say it's closer to a mid to high 8 as an objective reviewer.
Yes,
but as a fan, it's 12. I mean, like it is such a great movie for fans. If you grew up with this property, you're gonna love this. If you're somebody who's just getting into it right now, has no idea what Master Universe is, you're gonna struggle a little bit with maybe understanding who the characters are. But it's still a really fun ride. So that's my
agreed. Fair. That's fair. KJ,
I'm going to stick with a 9 out of 10. And here's why. Because the meta text of this, and the first time I watched it, I didn't necessarily agree with it. I didn't want to see a fallen Eternia. I had the knee-jerk reaction. What, He-Man on Earth? Blah, not again. No! But I had to let these guys cook. I had to let them cook. Because the longing that Adam has for Eternia, we all have for the childhood in our minds. That
Yes.
we wish we could go back and not just, the places we used to ride our bikes to, but the people we had in our lives, the memories we had, going home and playing Tecmo Bowl with our
Yep.
cousins and, making breakfast with our family, or just like, we all had Eternia in our hearts at one point or another. Whether it's like from the He-Man standpoint or the Fantasia never-ending story standpoint. So that longing is something, watching it multiple times, I can really connect with. It's funny because I even watched the '87 Masters of the Universe again since then, and Dolph Lundgren doesn't really play Prince Adam. He's He-Man
Nope.
kind of the whole time
The whole
in that
time.
movie.
Yeah.
But here, Nicholas Galitzine, he is both. He does play Adam and he does play He-Man. You do see the difference. He sort of learns the difference of when he's holding the power and carrying it. I wish that they played it for smaller children. There's a part of me that wishes that it was just a bit more family friendlier, because making it for us, which is what he did, which is what they did, means it's kind of going to be enshrined in the Pharaoh's tomb with us, unless people just so happen to pick up on it. I think back to all the well-loved cult classics, The Rocketeer, Speed Racer, even like Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon didn't find its audience until it was us watching it on cable.
Yeah.
Kroll, us watching it on cable and all that stuff.
That's true. That's true.
So I think
there's also something happening. There's a lot of things in the rumor mill right now, which we can get to later. But I totally agree with KJ. It needs to find its audience. Like I think KJ and I talked about this at the premiere.
Yeah.
And I said that night, I was like, KJ, if this finds its audience, it's guaranteed a sequel. But there are some developments happening behind the scenes that again we can talk about that after.
Yeah, because I've been hearing different things too, so I do want to get into that. Okay, Jason.
As a MOTU fan, I certainly enjoyed this movie. I've seen it twice, and here's one thing I noticed: the first viewing, it was a little slow, and the second one wasn't, which is a weird thing to say, right?
Okay.
Because there was a lot of things I was just expecting. I wanted to look and find like a little more Easter eggs and everything. While I commend this cast because they were amazing, especially, some people went above and beyond. There are elements of the writing that I cannot help but ding on. So I'm going to go ahead and give it like a 7.5, but also a 7.5 that I thoroughly enjoyed. I just can't ignore a few writing elements in this movie, and some of the humor could have been better.
Give me one, because I talk about this with plenty of my friends. I have friends of mine who were over the moon with it, who were totally on board for every piece of it. I have friends of who also just hated the shit out of this movie. Fun fact: I used to do stand-up when I first moved to LA. So basically, you can do the storyteller set where you spend your whole set just telling one elongated joke. You can do cringe humor. You can do self-deprecating humor. You can do toxic humor,
and
racist humor. You can do all
that
sorts
would be
of stuff.
the one that fell short with me. It's some of the self-deprecating humor, because He-Man and Master of the Universe does have some fun. The Fisto thing that they kept saying. There's a part of it where you're making fun of yourself and you're just laughing at the ridiculousness of it. But then the joke was not funny after a while. I think the whole seeing it through the eyes of a young child, which is exactly what Adam was, which is exactly what we were, I get where they were going with that. But some of the jokes, and I think they went to the well a couple of times on it, they fell a little flat for me. But it was still tongue-in-cheek humor, but those parts kind of took me out of it a little bit. I still love this movie. I've waited for this movie for years. I can't let it slide with a perfect score just based off of my love. I still have to remain objective.
All right.
If we're going to talk about how much Jason, whose godmother got him a Castle Grayskull for Christmas one year, and it was the best moment ever and ignited this love for Master of the Universe, Jason loved it. Jason the X, the guy that writes reviews and stuff like that, has to remain objective. I do like that my wife, who was a huge Master Universe fan growing up, she loved those toys, thoroughly loved the movie, especially with what happens at the end, because that's her jam. We already had it. Also, I took my 14-year-old daughter, who thoroughly enjoyed it as well, who's looking at Master Universe figures now. There's a thing what Jay was saying about finding its audience, and it was found with that young person in my house who's now looking up more stuff and curious about Master of the Universe. So there's something that, but I also can't deny that when I went Monday night to watch it, there was no one in the theater. When the limited money I took in Monday, part of it's mine. So,
like, I'll say this. I'll say this real quick, because Jay and both Jay and Jason kind of touched on something, and the fact that the critic in me. I remember I walked out and I was like beaming. I went with two of my friends, my wife, and my friends and I were like laughing. We were getting all the jokes. We were like, that's amazing. We walk out, say bye to everyone. My wife goes, how'd you think? I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing, right? Loved it. I go, what'd you think? My wife, with that missing piece, I hated that shit. I love that you love that shit, but I hated that shit. I'm like, what? She goes, baby, I tried so hard to like it for you. I could not get into it. I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Take it was still bought, so into it, right? My mom was like, did you show her any of the cartoons? Did you show any of the lore? I'm like, no. I just like, here you go. And she's like, my mom was like, well, that's a bad idea. But as a critic, and I think E-Worthy kind of hit it here for me. Some of the pacing for me was a bit disjointed, and that's just like some of the dialogue and the also TKD bar. I think some of the pacing and the writing for me was a bit disjointed, and it didn't take me out of it, but I was like out of like the director me was like, I would have done that. I would have done this, but then like me, like MOTU fan who's got Eternia, Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, like 15 different versions of He-Man, right? So my original Orko, my original Battle Cat, like I have all that. It was a 10. It was a goddamn 10, because the movie was what I've been wanting since I was a child. Like I know, the fact that, and I do kind of get that like some of the like the one joke where I was like, oh, they went there, was when Tila calls Cringer a pussy. But then I love the fact that Adam, when who's a pussy, you're not a pussy cat, you're a battle cat, right? Like that was like, it took a bad joke and made it like, oh, this is why this guy is great. I think the other thing that watching the behind the scenes and the interviews and like reading discourse, because a lot of people have lost media literacy, is that people going, oh, there, like, I love this movie because there was no message. I'm like, did you not stay till the end when Orko of all things came out and go, so here's the message for the day? Like, there literally was a message that was in the movie. Orko, and the fact that when the minute I didn't even have to see the hat come out, when they showed like the banquet, I'm like, Orko, and like the little hat comes out, right? And it's like, oh my god, like the lesson, here's what we learned. Like there was a message, like in all of that, there was a wonderful message. And after the movie, I got home and my graphics designer / manager or graphics manager was like, what did you think? I'm like, oh, this is great. He goes, this was such a Bobby coded movie. And I was like, thank you. And he goes, no, because it was a hope core movie. Because you're so hopeful. Like this was your movie. Like it was so hopeful. I'm like, it really was.
I mean, we can't deny that this movie was absolutely made for Master of the Universe fan. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt. This was a love letter to all of us that have been wanting this thing to become a reality for many years. And it finally, we got to sit our butts in the seats with a popcorn and a drink and watch it.
Yeah.
I will not discount the nostalgia factor and just that we have been waiting for it for years. So
yeah.
As fans, we're going to give a lot of things a pass.
And
that's a bad movie at all, but we are going to get some things a pass just because, we love MOTU. So, and they did.
Bobby, what's your actual score versus your fan score?
Sorry.
Yeah.
So my critic score an 8. I give it a solid critic score an 8. Right. It was a lot of fun, but that writing and that disjointed action, the disjointed pacing in some parts threw me off. It's damn it. Like one more editing pass would have been great. But me personally, and Steven put it best, it's an A. It's not an A plus, it's an A. It's for me, it's a B plus movie. It's just critic wise, B plus. As me, as it's a 15. It's a 20. This is the movie I've been waiting for forever. The fact that, and then again, and Jay, you did a 3-hour long show, calling out all the Easter eggs just from the fucking trailer. But the fact that we got Spike Ore and Merman, we saw Merman is in the back with Orko, right? There was so much to this film that, and I think it might be starting to find its audience now, because everyone wants to see a scary movie that's getting bombed. When you look on threads and Instagram, I was oh, this movie was really bad. But when you look at everyone talking about He-Man, I think, oh, this is a lot of fun. This is a fun movie. This is dads are taking their sons and daughters to see it. They're oh, I can share now my love for He-Man during the week. I feel hopefully it's one of those things where just leave it in the theater for a little bit. It's maybe hopefully catching its weekdays feet.
I think it's got an opportunity to pick up some slack this weekend. I don't think anything's really coming out that's going to give it
Disclosure Day.
Yeah. But even Disclosure Day looks a bit odd. I'm trying to understand it, and I get where they're trying to go with it. But even that as a movie is kind of odd. I love Spielberg. I love Ready Player One, but it didn't do well. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping Disclosure Day will be different, but I don't know. There's something about it that's just not, to me, it's not connecting either. There's something I don't know. I really, it was kind of a sleeper, right? They didn't really talk about it much before.
Well, they tried to do the mystery angle with Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
I do want to point out one particular fun part of this movie was the actress that played Dion, Christiane Betteridge. She is a very talented stunt actor that I follow, and I was happy to see her with some spoken lines in this movie. She did very well. And she's out there just rocking it, doing all the stunts. I appreciate that. She is primarily known she's done work for I think she was one of Wonder Woman's stand-ins as well. Very talented. Good to see her getting some speaking roles. I was very happy about that. That was hey, because I kept seeing the trailers and I was is that Christiane? Is that no? Yeah, it was. So yeah. Dope.
I do want to I'll go roundtable on this because Earl brings up an interesting point. I feel the balance of because of the lack of balance, it hurt Skeletor. He could have been much more menacing or scary, and menacing, but a few fumbled the one-liners killed it. And again, I'll go KJ, Jason. But I feel Skeletor was the high point because he is supposed to have a bunch of one-liners. That's his whole when he called him a bumbling boob. I was they actually called him a boob. Oh my god! Awesome. But he was. But the eyes were menacing. Jared Leto did a menacing Skeletor, but he is just he's that character. He's he's supposed to look menacing, but also if you put him in certain makeup, he could also easily be Dr. Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror,
he pulls it off. He's that. Also, the jokes that they had Skeletor say about He-Man. What? Again, Earl. Some of the lines were cringy. I'm not defending all the lines, but like you got that big swinging sword between your legs. It's like
between your legs.
Like Skeletor's peeping.
Like,
Like Skeletor's like, I've got evil in. I can have He-Man. Like I can go both. Loved it. Mega J.
It really was. I think he did with Skeletor what he could, but he did it masterfully. I'm not the biggest Jared Leto fan. I don't think his Joker.
None of us are,
right? His Joker was interesting.
I liked his Joker.
His Joker was.
I did not.
I'm just saying interesting. I didn't say whether it was good or not, but it was an interesting take on it. Very, very unique take on it. And I'll be honest with you, I sort of liked it in Justice League. I thought in Justice League it was pretty damn good. Like it really, at the end of the world kind of Joker. I think he pulled that one off pretty well. But Tron Legacy, he was deadpan, which it's supposed to be that. He's supposed to be a freaking automaton. You know what I mean? So I see, and I just have not even bothered watching Morbius because everyone's basically freaking thing ever. So I'm like, why bother?
You have to watch Morbius, Madam Web, and Kraven the Hunter all at the same time. That's how you do it.
It's a trilogy.
Okay, I'll give you the nuclear codes. Just don't. No.
Trilogy.
I'll tell you anything. I know who hid the key of cocaine in the car. I'll tell you anything, please.
As I understand it, his earlier work is where you got to watch him, right? So like that's the kind of thing. Unfortunately,
My So-Called Life. He was on that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I've heard those are the ones you really got to take a look at. But if I've never seen Jared Leto in anything, and in a lot of ways, you don't see a lot of Jared Leto in this at all. But if I remember actually, here's a crazy thing about it. One of my friends who was watching the film, he's a lot younger than the rest of us, and he said, "Who's Skeletor?" Because he didn't know. He had no idea who was playing Skeletor. And halfway through the movie, we're like, "It's Jared Leto." He's like, "No way!" He literally said that. He said, "No, that's not Jared Leto." He said, "No, that's Jared Leto." He's like, that can't and he couldn't believe it. He just could not believe it was Jared Leto. And you know what? I think that this will. And you know what? I'm sorry to say. And KJ and I were there. I really did feel bad that he wasn't at the premiere. I thought he deserved it. I thought he should have been there. It's a real shame that for whatever controversy he's meddled up in, whatever's happening to him in his personal life, whatever, it really is just a damn shame that he wasn't there. Because honestly, he did a good job. And the lines that they fed him, some of them were a little bit cringy, yes. But to be honest with you, it was like a really great mix of the Filmation Skeletor and a Frank Langella Skeletor. It really was that
took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah,
right in the middle, and it was perfect. To be perfectly honest with you.
There's what? Oh, when he first takes the crown off, Endor's just laughing, and then he's like, "That's the Christian." Like it was such a great evil villain where he's like, "That's the part we're supposed to laugh." Okay, you know what? I'm done. It was great, and then I like the fact that they left him a villain. Like they didn't try to redeem him in any which way. At the end, when He-Man's trying to be HR Adam, and he's like, "I'm just a villain."
Yeah.
You're like, well, that's a good line.
There's a tendency in today's sensibilities, right? There's a tendency in today's that you have to find the good. You have to find a redeeming factor in some. No, sometimes people are just pure evil, man. Mm-hmm. There's like we see it now. We're seeing it more with the internet and the connectivity we have. We're seeing it every day. There's just pure evil, even in the freaking toy community, man. Like I've been watching this Lego thing, and I'm like, this is just pure evil, man. Like
that's a whole other discussion.
Yeah, we're not gonna get to that. I'm just saying. I literally just before coming on here, I was watching the latest thing from CoffeeZilla, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So evil exists. Evil exists, and sometimes you can't change it. Oftentimes you just can't.
I apologize for that. I had to switch to my phone real quick for the internet. Also, did anyone? This is dumb because everyone caught it. Thunder Punch He-Man.
Yes. Yes.
That was so cool.
Everybody caught that. I'm so happy.
Yeah. The only thing he was missing was the snap caps in his back.
Exactly.
The pop caps.
I've been holding back my punches.
They need to put like a whiff of the gunpowder that they were putting those little caps in the
man,
theater.
that was so cool.
Like I could smell patchouli when Mossman was on camera, but just a little bit of the cap. You know?
Yeah. And here's the thing, because He-Man for so long in the show was not allowed to throw punches, even in New Adventures of He-Man. If you watch 87 Masters, Dolph Lundgren doesn't really throw that many punches. Has a sword, doesn't use his sword that often. Now he'll blast a sucker.
Yeah, like I'm like, yo,
Lundgren will blast you all day, but doesn't punch. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but it gets pretty dark. It gets pretty dark.
Yeah, they got Remedy this movie. He was handing out hands like Christmas presents to everybody.
He wasn't even throwing hands. He. This is the first He-Man I think on film that kills somebody.
Yeah,
I mean, he just kebabbed hooked
He
to
murdered.
the wall.
He's murdered somebody.
Away.
He literally murdered.
It's
somebody.
like that in Eternia, man. You better watch your six, man.
I mean,
He
Go
put
ahead,
that dude up on the wall like a poster.
Yeah.
And walked away. I'll be back with my sword in a second.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. And then basically he impales
Karg.
No, not Karg.
Yeah.
Impales Karg, yes. But then he basically freaking puts to the jugular his own freaking horn, right? Goatman.
Yeah.
Into his freaking throat.
I'm gonna stab you with your own horn for talking shit to me in Snake Mountain.
and then throws him out.
And then punches him off the damn mountain.
Yeah,
He's not walking back from that.
It's like that.
Dead.
It's like that, man.
I mean, even Trapjaw. Holy crap.
Cool, Trapjaw.
That was cool. That was a
Here's
cool
the thing,
moment, man.
Real quick, because I have to get this pop culture reference out of my head, or else it will bother me all night. He literally DJ Jazzy Jeffed Goat Mountain out of Snake Mountain.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
He did. It's true.
Also, I could have seen more of Kristen Wiig as Roboto. I really liked her as Roboto.
Oh,
Yeah, she was great.
I'm
fantastic.
shocked. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I like. Okay, so a couple of things right off the bat. When they were making cast announcements, watch my videos. Watch some of my live streams. I will be the first one to admit I was like, okay, I grew up with Duncan as a freaking dude. What's it called? A ginger
Yep.
with a freaking adopted daughter. That's been my entire life, right? And then I heard that Idris Elba, who's gonna, I said he's gonna fucking slay this role.
Yeah,
I have such
no doubts at all.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, cool.
But I said it. I said I just have such a hard time seeing this man at arms, right? And as I predicted, he slayed that role.
Yep.
He just from the moment you see him walk on screen, and he's like, I saved your asses. I saved your mama's asses. I saved your dad. I saved that's a lot of asses to save. I was like, holy crap, this is like a crotchety old freaking Duncan right here. I was like, I'm loving this guy. As I knew I would. Because I love
real quick. Speaking on that, Jay, he did say that when his agent said, "Hey, they want you for He-Man," he thought Skeletor, because to him they're like, no, they want you to play Man at Arms. He goes, Man at Arms is a ginger with a mustache.
That's right.
They're like, that's not for me. And he's like, no, they want you to be Man at Arms. He's like, all right, and he killed it. He killed it.
Yeah, man.
He killed it. And like I said, when they announced Roboto, I was like, Robota? I was like, what's going on here? I could not separate myself at that time. But looking at it now, I'm like, that's Roboto now. That is Roboto. I mean, like, holy crap. The comedic time, like, okay, so here's the other thing. Those two as a pair have to stay together. Because those two in the film, they literally was like, he's like, let's crash this party. Yeah, I got my invitation right here. She's like, that's not how the metaphor works.
Yeah, I love that back and forth.
Those jokes landed so well between those two. There was like chemistry there. It was like,
but also awesome. The moment where, shit got real and Roboto, and when she says Duncan right before, like, okay, that got me a little bit. I was like,
yeah.
How come Roboto's always getting it in these, man? Like Justin Long as Roboto got like all these.
Mossman got. I mean, I don't.
Mossman is getting got now, but like Revelation.
Yep.
Like what the hell?
Because we're destroying the environment, so that's like a poetic way of
I understand the parallel between them. I get that, but I'm just saying, like, dude, Dude didn't even get to. Dude did not even get to do anything. He didn't have to grow anything. You know what?
No.
I would love to see him like
Nope.
grow, like grab a guy in like 16 different tentacles or whatever, but didn't even get a chance. Like, come on.
I will say, when I saw Kristen Wiig was cast as Roboto, I was like, all right, Kristen Wiig, because to me, like I great actress, great comedic timing from SNL, and like, okay, this is gonna be great. This will be good. It'll be interesting. It'll be different, but it will be good. And she killed it. Like her, yeah, like you said, like her and Duncan's comedic timing was great. Tila, Camila Mendez.
No notes.
No
Good
notes.
job.
Like she was Tila, right? When she fights Beastman, which by the way, I love the fact that Beastman, when we first meet him, is this like snarling like monster, and it goes back to Skeletor. Forgive me, Master. Like he literally like it, and like you like, can you get your boot off my neck? And we never see him again. But it was so like I'm like, oh shit. So
yeah, he was
good.
big and imposing, and just how he was moving, like a giant kind of Sasquatch gorilla. It was perfectly translated. I love Beastman in this.
Yeah,
They had to make up for the Party City suit they used in 1987. So.
exactly.
But also, just like Trapjaw was a threat.
Trapjaw was giving dudes PTSD up in that bitch.
Literally.
Yeah,
Although
you don't
again,
want that dude walking up on you, okay?
okay. His skin looked like a suit. That was my biggest. It took me out. Everyone, don't give me that look, Jason. I'll play the video again, okay? It took me out, okay? I'll play extreme video right now, okay? It took me, like everyone else in that movie, no notes. Trapjaw's like chest looked like he was wearing like a skin suit. He looked like like a serial killer. Like he murdered Trapjaw and was wearing his skin, which means that.
When I when I was thinking about what my dream MOTU movie would be, I was like, there's no way you can find someone with the physique that He-Man has that would have to be photoreal digital humans. They've had to be the most convincing digital humans and Trapjaw and all these other monsters. That's the only way to do it. You had to do like some Pixar weta digital, Thanos type shit. But like Nicholas did such a great job. I was glad to see the practical effects. They did go old school with it, and that helped them put the dollars somewhere else. Like they really were dedicated to the aesthetic, and I think it kind of needed to be old school. We do because this is maybe the last movie like this of its kind. Everything else is going to be the digital. The damn Avengers suits are digital.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
But here's the thing: it looked like everything looked great. Like everyone looked. It's just the way it looked like. I don't know if it was the painting or the painting app, or I don't know. Just it looked off. He still looked amazing, and he definitely gave Duncan fucking PTSD because Jesus. And then Duncan, he's like, okay, round 2, motherfucker, and look, we're not getting him back. Like that scene, goddamn. I want to because Nicholas Gazeltine. Fantastic job. No notes. Great Adam. Great He-Man. I like the fact that it was a fish out of water because he's got his new powers. Great. I did like the fact someone brought it up. There was no forced love story between him and Tila. There was a hint of it, but it's Tila's like she's been in save eternity mode for so long. Great. Maybe when we get the sequel, I still think we will get one. They'll maybe explore that more. Alison Brie as Evil Lynn. People have been either loving it or like
Honestly, out of every character that was in the movie, I was so disappointed with how underused she was. I mean, she's always been the yin for Skeletor's yang, but complementary kind of, but for the most part she walks her own path, and that was the problem. She literally was a follower in this film, and it did. And even at the end of the film, you know, you sort of still see that she's, and it's sort of shades of what happens in Revelation, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I was waiting, because like after the last time he grabbed her neck, I was like, yeah, he's gonna freaking stab them in the back.
Yeah, there's a ritual we could do. Gray Skull. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, she's gonna. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Like, why don't we forget the fight and get out of here together? It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I want
right.
more
So, yeah, like,
my buddy and actually co-friend of GHG, Lance, was saying, he goes, I didn't like the fact that she played like a sycophant. Like she wasn't evil Lynn, she was like Skeletor's Lynn. Like that makes sense. I get it. And kind of like what we're saying here is that it didn't play as like, oh, evil Lynn is a schemer.
Right.
She's always scheming. And here we didn't get that as much. No. Granted, look, I know we're asking a lot in 2 hours. But I mean, I wanted more, but I do feel that Alison Brie, for what she was given, did a great job.
I think people just like Alison Brie. They like having her on set. You know, like I think that if you had a Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso, or you fucking get Lena Headey back. She was amazing in the Kevin Smith show, that vocal performance, and they gave Evelyn so much to do in those cartoons. That's what kind of what really hurt this iteration of it. But I still like the campiness of it. I still like the sort of like, she was game for it, and you kind of need to be in a film like this. Meg Foster, just a hard act to follow. There's this moment in the beginning of the movie. Finally, Grayskull is ours. No, mine. And you see how pissed off she is.
Oh yeah.
It's like you get so much from that version of Evil Lynn very quickly. That's not here because of the sycophancy and everything else. So but it was a choice. Fair. It was a choice they made.
That's fair. That's 100% fair.
I think if she had, I don't know, like 10 more minutes to do something, we probably wouldn't be saying this about her.
But I think that the choices they made with her Evil Lynn were baked in, because so much of the focus was on Skeletor, and so much it was just this lean film about Adam rediscovering himself in Eternia. We really weren't with the villains that often in this movie. It's and I think that kind of could have hurt the movie, because you go back to Marvel and we were talking about, so many villains just aren't villains these days. That's because they keep making heel face turns, all the way to like Darth Vader was like the original heel face turn at the end of Return of the Jedi. You have Piccolo, you have Vegeta. People keep flipping sides, man. Loki is damn near the spine of the fabric of their multiverse right now.
Oh, now,
literally he is.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I
just want to really quickly just say that this film had a plan going in. You know what I mean? They had a plan going in, and it was perfectly executed. Some of the jokes didn't land. I think they really played up on the idea that everything that happens in this film is from the eyes of a child, which is great.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, that's great.
Yes.
Because it helps to explain, why do you call this guy Trapjaw? Why do you call this guy Fisto? Why do you call this guy Mechaneck? Right? That's not their names, and we know that's not their names. Actually, if you actually go to classics, everybody has a name. You know what I mean? That's actually been established in Master Universe lore. Everybody actually has a real name. But from the eyes of a child, I get it. I called him Fisto because he's got a big fist. I called him Mechaneck because his neck extends. He's got a mechanical neck. Right?
What did you call yourself?
Yeah, what did you? That was really cool. I love that.
That's worse than I thought.
Because so many people are pissed off at that, because they take themselves seriously. They take this movie seriously because they take themselves seriously.
Yeah. There's the real problem is, and in fandom, there's everything happens. Everyone's going to do their own sort of fandom, right? Everyone's going to do their own thing, but there is a huge segment, a massive segment of the Master Universe fandom that says, I've always wanted to see an Alcala type of world. I've always wanted to see a Frank Frazetta world for Master Universe. And I get it. I think deep down we all want to see something like that. But you know what? If you're going to make this for kids, it's a freaking toy company.
Yeah.
Right. If you're going to make this for kids or a younger generation, you got to acclimate them slowly. You know what I mean? Like that's how this works, and that's exactly this was written to try and capture today's audience, right?
Mhm.
And I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping because it has the ability, as you guys have seen, younger people can get into this film.
Yeah.
Younger people can definitely get into this film. The thing is, it needs to, like, the four of us are agreeing on this. I think it needs to find its own audience because it's already got us. It's already got the four of us. It needs to find its own audience.
I gotta say something really quick. One of the biggest problems with the 2010 reboot of Conan the Barbarian with Jason Momoa is that that film was for no one. It was written for no one. It was went to pre-pro and everything, just with the most cynical of reasonings. Right? It's like, is this for the fans of the comic people reading the comic book now? No. Is it for the people who read the books? No. Is it for people who like the art movie? No. Who is this for? Who is this for? Even when you talk about Speed Racer, The Phantom, The Shadow, Dick Tracy, The Rocketeer, those were made for somebody. And they found their audiences in time.
Yeah.
Even 87 Master Universe is now getting its second wind. You know what I mean? Because people are rediscovering that film because of this film. And apparently there's a brand new cut coming out. Like a brand new film, a brand new release is coming out sometime. There's something's going on behind the scenes. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, there's something going on with that.
What the shit, Mega J? Like, oh, let me drop this bombshell. Like, oh, I shouldn't say that. Like, what the hell?
It's a rumor mill. I don't know if it's real or not.
I will say this. And this kind of
I'll
goes
watch
to
another cut of this. Sorry,
I'll drop another 20. Mega J, you said something. I want to touch on it real quick because I feel this goes back to what I said about media literacy, and that when fandoms are their own worst enemy, right? Like you look at Star Wars, their own worst enemy is Star Wars fans. This isn't what I wanted, therefore it is bad. No, it is still objectively good. It's still a good thing, right? Like for me, like I know people are like, complaining like, oh, like the He-Man joke, like KJ said, like people taking themselves way too seriously. They're like, why people are hating on the pronoun joke on his nameplate, he, him. I'm like, he's HR rep, right? B, that's what they've been doing for HR. They've been doing the pronouns to make everyone feel inclusive. C, he is in his, and this also goes back to the poor education of America. Everyone's like, oh, where's the pronoun in He-Man? It's like, it's half the fucking name. He is a pronoun, right? So when people don't realize that, it does piss me off. The fact that they're calling Tila a Mary Sue, I'm like, first off,
what?
We do not call Tila. First off, I hate the whole Mary Sue thing. That's such bullshit. I go, Tila, woman at arms, she takes over for Duncan. She is the goddamn sorceress coming, next sorceress. Like, you put respect on that woman's name, all right? She's a badass. Calling her a Mary Sue because what? We don't see her for like 15 years. We already saw that she was the best in Duncan's class. That's Duncan's daughter. You don't think he's going to train his daughter to be a badass? Shut your fucking mouth. Secondly, whenever like, oh, She-Ra, is she a Mary Sue? She-Ra was trained by Hordak's, like, it's like asking, like, are the Valkyries Mary Sues? No, they're trained. They're badasses. She-Ra is objectively a better fighter than He-Man because she was trained to be a killer, to be a general. Like, just because they are female, this pisses me the fuck off, as you can tell. Just because they're does not make them Mary Sue. Mary Sue's a Luke Skywalker, okay? Luke Skywalker's a Mary Sue, okay? Not Tila, not She-Ra. Right? The females, it's like the what is it? That line in 300 when they're like, oh no, we respect, women here because women make Spartans, right? Like women make warriors, right? Like they like this whole vibe now that guys are like, oh, she shouldn't be. No, Tila's a badass. She should be, and Camilla did an amazing job, killed it as Tila. I think media literacy is like just this like slowly like dying thing. Like, oh, why is it? It's not in your face. And people are like, oh, there was no message here. Thank God. The message was literally Orko gives you the message on a goddamn silver platter. I mean, like the fact that Sorceress, and I wish we had more Sorceress. I did like, the bits of her. I thought Monica did an amazing job as Sorceress, but she's like, I chose you because you are a good person. You don't go in fist first. You go talking first, and then if you need to. The message. It's the message. God damn it.
The problem with modern fandom is this: you don't push back against bad faith, bad takes. They take over. When people walk into the club, they try to take the club over. You gotta throw those people out. You gotta throw them out. It's like we don't do Roman salutes here. We don't say those words here. We don't do this. We don't do that. Get the fuck out of this club.
Yeah.
Right. So with something like He-Man, for one, and plus also we dealt with this as G.I. Joe fans. We have a lot of people in the fandom where it's like you learn, oh, so you're not a fan, or you're not really a fan. Tell me you're not a fan without telling me.
Exactly.
Right? So they didn't watch the morals at the end of the episodes. For us, man, that was our Sunday school.
Yeah.
That was like guiding lights, like, hey, don't be greedy.
Sorry, that was dead.
Yeah. But the point is, with something like Masters of the Universe, there's this tightrope that you have to walk. And it's, if you hearken too much to Filmation, you're not really adding the 40 years that we've dealt with as a society and as a culture, and then infusing that back into He-Man, which is what, like, everything from like celebrating the memes, celebrating the camp of it, modernizing
the throwing themselves back and laughing.
Yeah.
Kiss.
It's like so many people went into this movie prepared to not have fun.
Yeah.
They just needed hate watch fuel. They needed something to just ream on. It's like, but why this? Why this? Because I think just the aesthetics of it were opposite of everything they've been told to enjoy since 300 and Man of Steel, everything Snyder, Michael Bay, and all this stuff. This fake bombast that was a substitute for masculinity for so long.
Yeah.
Instead of being supportive, instead of returning to the people you love most and fighting for them, not for you, not for your own dollar, but for the people in the place that you love.
And I think it's wonderfully said, KJ. I think also just like last year Superman, when you and I were talking about it, we love Superman because it wasn't cynical, it was hopeful. Like, there was no cynicism in this movie, right? Like at the end, we got them all in their like cartoon accurate suits. The fact that He-Man did, like, when Prince Adam goes, "Oh, Cringer, we have to go," and Fister goes, Did he think we forgot that he's He-Man? Like, everyone knows he's He-Man. And Adam and Man at Arms was like, let him have it. Let him have it, right? Because Adam is like, what? He's supposed to be what, 23, 24?
Yeah, 25,
Yeah,
26.
yeah. Like, let him, like, he's just like, let him have it. Let him have it, right? Like, it's such a great thing. Now, as we're closing out the show, Mega J, I know you're trying to find something. I know, well, I've read what Amazon has said, is that Amazon's like, look, and it's like, have they, because it doesn't normally, when people are like, oh, this is already a bomb. It's just the first weekend. Like, calm the fuck down. But also, Amazon knows, oh, we're gonna put this on streaming. We'll make money there.
Oh yeah,
like
they're not worried about it.
Mattel,
they're not worried about any losses anytime soon.
No, Mattel's going, oh, this was great for us. We sold out. Like, we were making money hand over fist. Like, Mattel, like, we're good on this.
I don't want to talk about how much I spent today on MOTU figures. I had Battle Cat, He-Man from Big Bad Toy Store, and Skeletor from GameStop. Don't get me started. That was today.
Cat, I love seeing Battle Cat in his like full Battle Cat gear. That was amazing.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
I'll get one soon. I'll get mine soon.
That's the other thing, although I do have to agree on that particular point. I was a little bit disappointed that admittedly I was a little bit disappointed that Battle Cat was not in the movie and much longer for very long. I was actually quite disappointed with that. And really, you just see him for like the last 2 seconds, right? I mean, like that's pretty good.
That's all we see Battle Cat, yeah.
But Cringer as like he did show shy tendencies, right? Even at the end, he's like, should we turn back? Shouldn't I be wearing armor? Like I get it. I understand where he was coming from, but the reality is, it wasn't appropriate for the scene because how how was he going to do it? He didn't have this, like, so again, these are all spoilers, but at the time where they needed to charge in, he didn't have the sword.
No.
Right? So transforming him at that point made no sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And he didn't, but the real spoiler is he could have done it at any time. Nobody realized that, right? Nobody understood it at that time that he could have just like in Revelation, he could have called down the power anytime. He just didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So at that point, all of it was moot. It just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So making him Battle Cat right at that point, it was like, no, where did this even come from? It just doesn't make any sense, right?
But the fact that Cringer was a scaredy cat, but it's what I love about that Cringer is the fact that he was a scaredy cat. He's like, I don't know, I don't want to do this. But what does he do? He backs his friend. That's
he was like 70 in cat years.
Right. He's like, I don't. Well, yeah, we don't know. We don't know how long green tigers live.
We don't know how mystical green talking tigers live for. They might have an extended lifespan.
Exactly. But like watching, like Highest May said, like seeing a baby Cringer when Queen Marlena trying to get Adam to go,
they're gonna sell so much baby Cringer stuff.
I actually bought baby Cringer, the pop that I found at a Target. I was like, I gotta get this. Flock, this is mine. Flocked. I got them. I'm like, this is my boy. This is my.
I'm going to do a dye job on one of my cats.
This is my but no, like watching.
Why
like,
is the cat green?
What do you mean? Why is Cringer
it's
here?
Green prints all over the carpet.
It's like I had an idea. Also, take me to the hospital. I probably need stitches.
He wasn't happy. He was not happy. But watching like Cringer fight Beastman, that was fantastic. Like you seeing like these like Beastman versus Cringer, Gila versus Evelyn, Skeletor versus He-Man, right? Like they are fantastic. Now, that, and we'll get into like screw it, the She-Ra scene was absolutely pitch perfect because I didn't even recognize it. I realized it in the screening because I was like, oh my god! But the swirling of her transformation. Like I missed that, right? I'm like, so like, oh my god, fucking She-Ra, in a scene like ripped right out of the cartoon in Etheria, like, oh shit.
Now hold on, I gotta give that end credit scene props because, and Jay can attest, we erupted in the theater, and here's why: because it was a 2-part scene. It was one scene, but it was in 2 parts. Because when Duncan says, when Marlena says, "I've given up on hope for both of them." And then Duncan's like, well, maybe she'll return one day. That was enough. We're like,
that was enough.
Oh, crap, She-Ra exists. And then they went one further.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They went one further.
And the fact that when he says, when the guard says, Force Captain Adore, and she says, no. I'm like, oh, shit. She just turned for the first time.
Like, her movie was happening while this movie was happening. Yeah.
And now here's the thing. Here's
got found or something,
right? But and I know they'll have to redo it a little bit because the in the original cartoon, He-Man helps her become She-Ra, right? Like there's that whole like, oh, I'm your brother. Here's your sword. Like the sorceress helps her. So now I'm like, okay, how did she get the sword? Like I need this fucking movie. How did she get the sword? How'd she know to change? Right? Like. Was she like? Is she leading a horde troop when she changes? Like, is she part of the rebellion as as Adora, and then she gets a sword, and now they're like, oh, Force Captain, like like rebellion, like fucking like General Leia, and Leia's like,
yeah. Did the guy who was asking the questions instantly get skewered after she answered that?
Yeah,
exactly.
No, there's two things going on here though. One, if they do horde troopers, I have to troop build those as many as possible, even concept art. But Masters of the Universe right now has a very poor track record of following up their after credit scenes.
I'll be back, and he never came back.
Never came back. He came back 39 years later.
So here's the thing, and we might as well get into it now. The rumor mill is going like crazy right now because there's so many. All right, well, I didn't want to. I was gonna. Oh, there's a different thing I want to talk about, but yeah, really quick. The rumor mill right now is that they've already. There's a possible second movie, whether it's a She-Ra movie or not, whether it's a sequel to Master Universe. They're already planning another one, and I think it has a lot to do with what Jason's saying and what you guys are saying. They're counting on this to find its audience on streaming.
Yeah.
I think that they've realized that people are going to watch this film. It's probably going to be it's you know what I liken it to The Spy Who Shagged Me. You know what I mean? Like Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Austin Powers died in the theater. It completely died. It had no audience. It did not. It pretty much was like.
Did it? I remember seeing it in the theater. That was hilarious.
Yeah, no, it completely bombed. Like people didn't understand the idea of like this 1960s hippie spy. They didn't get it, but it was resurrected by video rental. Video rental is where it actually got a second life, and there are several examples of this where films which just generally don't do good in theaters, all of a sudden they have a second life, and streaming is actually that other equation now, because we don't have video rentals anymore, and also DVD sales. DVD sales used to propel movies to have second movies, right? It used to there used to be cult. That's where the idea of cult films come from. They come from the
movies. Yeah.
There were films which nobody understood, which is what KJ said in the beginning. There are films where people just don't see originally, and then they discover it later, and they become cultish. They become absolutely cultish films, right?
Yeah.
What's it called? The Evil Dead, right?
Yes.
Evil Dead's another example, right? Evil Dead did moderately well in the theaters, but when it got to VHS, people just lost it.
Yeah,
and it spawned multiple sequels. Right? It's got a TV show right now. Well, sorry, they had a streaming show a few years ago.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. And that I think is what they're expecting from Master Universe. They're expecting it to permeate and to get an audience during the thing. And what's happening is there are articles right now. You can I'll probably end up pulling one up, but they literally say that. Strange reaction from Amazon saying that the week opening is what they wanted, right? That's a weird thing to say. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
and Travis Knight's already said I've got the sequel. I've got a universe. I got a story planned out. I'm like, okay. I think if they do a sequel, it will be a She-Ra He-Man co-op, which I'm fine with. Let him find out that he has a sister.
I'm all in for a Secret of the Sword movie.
Yeah,
I'm all in for a Secret of the Sword movie. I think that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah, Real Freaks has a point here. The Rings of Power show hasn't really been fruitful, and it's on a third season.
Rings of Power cost $500 million its first season. Second season was $200 million. I don't know what the third season is going to be. House of the Dragon was expensive, but not that expensive, right? So Stranger Things was season 5 was one of the most expensive seasons of television of all time, but it wasn't even as expensive as Rings of Power season 1. Yeah, right. And the
fact that they're I've barely seen any of the toys on shelf because I'm which is great, right? All I've seen is really Triclops. That's it. Which they kind of did my boy dirty because I wanted to see him sword fight, but he's alive, so we can see that later on. Yeah.
Bob, if you want to throw this up really quick, I just want to go through this one really quick. Yeah. So this is from Yahoo Entertainment, and it pretty much sums up everything. Did Master Universe flop? Amazon has a different take, right? This is kind of crazy. After Barbie's big success at the box office award season, Mattel quickly started working on their next big blah blah blah, right? MOTU was expected to have a soft opening. That's exactly what happened during its first week in theaters. Scary Movie beat it with 54.3, blah, 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 blah. Now, while some may call this a failure, Amazon MGM's domestic distribution chief, Kevin Wilson, offered another perspective of Variety. He was quoted as saying, Travis Knight and the entire Crescent filmmaking team have delivered something truly special, and this opening is exactly the kind of critical first moment that validates our historic distribution strategy. That's an interesting to say.
No, it's not historic. It's holistic.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, not historic. It's holistic. That's even crazier.
Yes,
right? That's even crazier. Building awareness and engagement that will carry beyond the theatrical window. That's if you look at those words, that looks like they're building towards something, which is crazy. People are welcome to read the rest of the article. But really, at the end of the day, here's the important thing. Critical response from Master Universe was largely positive, with folks praising the movie's comedy as well as its visual performance, but its uphill battle at the box office might be for a few reasons. To start, He-Man, MOTU is an IP that's popular in the 80s, while nostalgic power hasn't really been a player in modern pop culture, so younger movie audiences might not have shown out the theaters, which, again, we're all circling around that whole idea, but it's true, right?
You know what also is weird, and I was talking to my sister about this, because she was like, "How was it?" I'm like, "Oh my god, it's amazing! You have to go watch it." And she goes, "Did they do marketing for this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it everywhere." She goes, "Because she's in like Lower Manhattan."
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "I didn't see anything for it."
That's
like, what do you mean? She goes, "I didn't see."
They were on Kelly Clarkson. They were on.
KJ and I saw was insane.
Yeah,
I mean, they marketed the shit out of this movie.
They spent a ton of money on this movie. Like marketing wise, I can't go on YouTube without seeing one or two commercials from Master Universe. It's crazy.
But it's also our what we are.
Algorithms.
Our algorithm.
Yeah, algorithms, yeah.
Like my algorithm, like I see a He-Man post like every other fucking thing on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
But if your algorithm, like I think my wife got one because she'll like send me like geeky stuff every now and then. So no. But here's the thing. The holistic take is very interesting because like, okay, we want to, it's almost like a slow burn. Mattel's happy.
Yeah.
Mattel's happy because they've sold it. They're like, oh, we're making money right now.
Absolutely. 100%.
We're making money right now. Amazon's like, you know what? Like the day after the movie was released, they dropped their 4K pre-order.
Yes, and it sold out initially.
Yeah, like I will get that steel. I'm with Real Figs. I will get that. I haven't gotten a steel book in a while. I will get that steel book.
I need a Castle Grayskull cover that folds out just like the play set, and a Snake Mountain one to match.
Listen to this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mattel, we're giving you gold. Amazon, we're giving you gold here.
Give me what I want. Batista, give me what I want.
That's right.
Stingray.
Really quick, Bobby, can we bring this up? Because I wanted to.
And also, shout out to MOTU Universe, man. Shout out to Jay. Give my man his props for amazing inaugural convention. Eternian royalty, MOTU games. You guys, the only reason I wasn't able to see you because I was flat broke when you guys did it. So, don't worry, I'm saving it all up for
you got
him
on the throne, man.
KJ, you are always welcome. You don't even have to, you just show up.
I know, man. I know I could have shut up, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
We'll get to that talk in a second, but I did want to show you guys this because this is actually crazy. Something's going on because Humanity.com, I think, is they must have posted a crazy article because is it back up?
Okay. Oh, what was down for a second? The Marvel snipers got to him?
I don't know yet, but right now they're having a little bit of trouble. It looks like they're having some issues. But anyway, let me show you this really quick. So this is a snapshot of an article they put up a couple of weeks, like a week ago. It says Master Universe 1987 is being remastered in 4K. Now that happens all the time. We already know this, right? But what's important about this is the devil's in the details. Check this out. So you do a quick search for new footage in Master Universe 1987. AI picked this up, and I think they picked it up from a whole bunch of different sources. Check this out. New developments regarding the 1987 Master Universe include a massive 4K remastering initiative and a new live-action adaptation. Specifically, Arrow Video sublabel Toy Robot Video is releasing a 4K edition featuring newly unearthed preview cut with extended scenes. So this is possibly, and again, nothing confirmed yet, right? But there's talk about how there's actually a preview cut that's being released by Arrow Video, which is going to be on this Blu-ray release. Here we go. 1977 4K Blu-ray release. For the first time, physical media collectors are getting an ultimate restored cut of the original 1987 Gary Goddard film starring Dolph Lundgren and Frank Langella. The Lost Footage. An upcoming 4K release reportedly includes archival preview cut featuring never-before-seen extensions and alternate footage that was trimmed from the original theatrical release. So this is crazy. And of course, it was He-Mania who did the scoop. And unfortunately, their site is experiencing some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I try to get on there too, and
that's that Marvel. That's that Marvel sniper right there.
It's crazy. So basically, yeah. So this is going to be number one. It's going to be beautifully. It's going to be restored in 4K. It's going to be a great. I own the Laserdisc. I own the DVD. I own so many different versions.
He's
of
the Betamax,
right? So I need this one for sure because this is absolutely crazy. And if we are to believe that this is actually a thing, this is going to be absolutely crazy. So, guys, oh look, it's official. Here's another one. So. This new label just dropped a handful of upcoming titles that rumored 87 4K extended cut is one of them. So we click on this one here. Let's see right here. All right, so here it is. Disconnected, announcing coming in a Blu-ray format. There it is. Toy Robot Video Master Universe. This USA and Canada only release with other announced titles being available in North America and UK. For the first time on home video, extended version of Master Universe coming on 2-disc 4K UHD and Blu-ray in 2026. So there it is. So there's a lot of talk right now about this brand new cut, this lost cut that's actually going to come for the original Master Universe movie. So I'm excited because somebody at the show, I'm not going to say who, not going to say who, but somebody at the show told me that they were interviewed for the behind the scenes on this DVD. That's all I can say.
All right.
That's all I can say right now.
We'll see that.
Yeah, I am prone to believe it. So
I'll be watching here.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
Right.
That alternate cut with Charles Bronson as Men at Arms.
That's right.
Yeah. I know we're this, and then we're getting a new Blu-ray version of the original 87 or 80s cartoon with extended stuff, extended features, like original openings. I'm like, all right. Someone on Amazon, it was such not on Amazon, on Instagram, did the Amazon Prime intro, like the Filmation intro. I was like, oh, that was such a missed opportunity by Amazon. Damn it. So good. Okay. Now, Maggie J, before we end the show, how did the con go, man?
I mean, like KJ said, like everybody who was there. First of all, I want to thank everybody who was at the show. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. It really was. Oh man, it was just a crazy whirlwind. So many things were happening. Things which, like anything, if any of you have been involved in a convention, anything that will go wrong can go wrong, will go wrong. So there were a whole bunch of things behind the scenes which did happen, but we had an absolute fabulous time. So many things connected. Amazon MGM did show up, and they did actually deliver. Like just going through the Instagram page right now, I mean, this showed up, right before the show started, and we knew it was getting real when this showed up. Like, we were like, what the hell is that? And quite literally, it literally says, right, spectacular theatrical standee, and we're like, okay, things just got real, right? And from then on, it just kept getting crazier and crazier. We're like, oh my God, it's this massive display just showed up, and these guys are starting to get set up, and we started seeing all these things start rolling in, and that's really where you can see them all. There's AJ from He-Mania.com, and right there you see it. There's the Bone Throne.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, again, it was a freaking, and we didn't even know that this was coming.
Really?
Yeah, we had no idea the altar. We had no idea. We were like, what? There was another crate that came in. We're like, what is that? Right? And then they unloaded the altar. We're like, what the hell? Like, we lost our minds. We absolutely lost our minds.
That had to have been epic, man.
That's amazing.
But then, you know what? For an hour, we were like, is that it? We just get the altar? Like, we were like, okay, I guess we just get the altar. And all of a sudden, some dude in an Uber delivery walks up and says, hi, from Uber Delivery. Did you guys order a sword? And we're like, yes! That was such a cool story. I wish we got that on camera.
You ever order a sword? That's gotta be the first time he's ever said that as an Uber driver.
It was like pizza delivery. It was awesome.
Your egg rolls and your sword of power.
Yeah.
It was so good. And as you can see, there it is. There is the pedestal with the Sword of Power.
Oh my God.
People got to take pictures with it. Like they said, yeah, as long as you watch it, people can hold the sword. They can take photos with it. You know, there he is. There's the man himself. That's Mike Gordon, Eternia royalty. Look at these standees, man. Like this is like there's the bone throne.
Posting pictures of the Skeletor statue, and it didn't have the goat head on the Havoc staff.
Yeah. Some inside baseball. We found out halfway through the second day that the Havoc staff. Again, this is secondhand knowledge. Okay, we found out that halfway through the day that it had actually been broken the night before at the premiere. So that's actually what happened. So
it wasn't me.
They tried. I know, right? They tried to put it back together, and they did. But apparently, you know what? If you look at the Havoc stuff, the way it's designed, the weight of that thing, and it was actually polystone. So this thing was heavy.
Oh.
We were so glad it didn't land on anybody because honestly, it would have hurt somebody if it didn't land.
Damn.
On like it crashed. People literally were like, "What the hell?" Like they were shocked. But yeah, it did actually break. Not of our accord. It literally. So you see it there. Like it's
yeah. That's what I was wondering. I saw it in one piece there. So
yeah, it's fully intact. It definitely had its full day moment. Like 100%, it had its full day moment. Like, but after that, you know, the second day it did drop. So right here, right at this point, right here. I don't know what happened like at the other show, but yeah, it had actually fractured, and they put it back together, but obviously it did not hold for the full weekend. But yeah, it was a crazy day. I mean, the crowds. This was the lineup for Alan Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah,
it wrapped around the rest of the room. Like it was absolutely bonkers. There he is, Alan Oppenheimer, the legend. Melindy Britt. Her lineup equally as massive.
I still have to get her autograph on my She-Ra.
She had a great moment at the panel where, like, without missing a beat, she got back into the voice.
Oh yeah,
it was amazing.
It was an incredible.
I've seen her do it at a con before, and it popped the room, man.
Yeah. Like she still got it. Like there's Waldo. She's definitely still got it, and you know this was the scene all weekend.
Nice.
You know, the crowds were hopping, you know what I mean? And bravo to Dark Horse. They're smart, man. Everywhere you go, there's yellow bags. You know what I mean? Like you cannot go anywhere without, because they literally said, here's a bunch of totes, hand them out to every attendee that you can. And you can see every single attendee has
Damn, yeah.
Right?
Smart.
So very smart. You know, it was impossible to ignore those tote bags. But yeah, I mean, this was like it was incredible for our first convention. We are so grateful that people came out and supported us. You know, from Harbinger Studios to you know all the independent toy companies who came out. You know, Spiro Toys, all those guys. Ramen Toy was there showing off the Knight Rider. It was just a spectacular weekend. And even Blade was doing weapons demonstrations in the freaking hall. We were like when we found out he was actually doing it with real weapons, we're like, Anthony, we're gonna need you to stop. But there he is with both of his blades from the movie. So absolutely incredible. And he's just swinging around. We're like, oh God, somebody stop him. But once he gets started, you can't stop Anthony DeLongis. He's a true professional, man.
I sure they have all state insurance on Eternia.
Too. But you know what? Even the first day, like let's see if I can find it. Even on the very first day, like the lineups were just like absolutely bonkers. I'm trying to. Here it is. Here's the lineup at 9 a.m. in the morning. Like 9 a.m. in the morning. So you see the staff getting ready. As you can see, VIP registration starts at 9:30. This was 9 a.m. and the people were just chomping at the bit. Like,
good.
It was freaking crazy. All the way down the hallway, all the way to the lobby. It was hopping, man. It was absolutely crazy. So yeah, it was nuts, man. It was really great, and we were so blessed and so fortunate. A lot of cosplayers too, surprisingly. Like I wasn't expecting a ton of cosplayers, but a lot of people came in costume, and we were so grateful for that. Here's another crazy moment that happened. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had. Oh, okay. He-Mania.com says that it's working now, so which awesome. We'll take a look at that really second. But we had the largest fan-made Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain ever created. As far as
God,
fan created, right? These were done by Skelevator. They were massive. Look at it. There he is. There's the man himself. There's Ron, and that was just crazy. Now, but really quickly. Oh, there was. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Odd Frog Entertainment also brought a Castle Hellskull. This is the entire independent toy section. Meta Travelers was there. El Dragoon is there. There's Ramen Toy, Flipper and the Champions of Neferity.
Mad Hatter.
Right? And even Hordak MX, customizer for Master Universe toys. It really was just a magical weekend. It was hard to top this weekend. I got to tell you, like, if you were a Master Universe fan, you had to be there. Like,
and yet you're going to top it when you do this again.
Absolutely, 100%. Let me show you something. Let me show you really quickly something really crazy. Look at this. This is when they tried to get this thing into the building. Okay, watch this. This is nuts.
Yikes!
Jesus,
my back.
I'd be having such anxiety right there.
My back. I tripped. No.
There I am taking freaking video. It was just a moment, man. It was crazy. Like we were all on pins and needles. Them walking this thing around. It was just
Jesus, man.
Biggest popcorn bucket ever.
Yeah.
Tweeterhead was there with all their statues.
Oh, Tweeterhead's so great. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of great support from
all
the
thing is amazing.
Right. So, but now you can see the scale, right? It's frightening to think how.
It's like a dog.
You guys look here. There's one.
The divorce waiting to happen.
These were the bigatures. Yeah, when Netflix is like, "Oh yeah, we don't need these bigatures anymore." All right, good. I'll go ahead. I'll make them. I made them. So.
Man, that looks
I know, right? Luckily, he did get paid for these. They were actually commissions that are going to a toy museum, so these will live on in an actual archive.
I wonder which museum.
No joke.
I think he mentions it.
Texas Toy Museum. Please be Texas Toy Museum.
Come on.
It might be actually. It might actually be, but it is going to be. There's James May. It's so big. There it is. So it is the. Oh God, I can barely read it. Hold on. What does it say there? Eichmann. It's the Eichmann. It's the Eichmann Adventures in. Oh God, where's this supposed to go? Hold on. Yeah, but basically that's where it is. It's going to be in the Eichmann Toy Museum. I think that's. Let's see if they actually have.
I'm on it. I'm looking that part up. Let's see.
Yeah. But yeah, look, I mean, this thing's just gigantic. Yeah, we had custom creators come in and showcase their stuff. Broman, one of the guys in the community, he brought his entire collection. He brought his own Castle Grayskull. So there it is, Masters Toy Museum. It's gonna have Masters of All Toys Museum. That's actually what it's called. It is in where is anyway?
Found it.
You found it.
Yep, I found it. Let's see. Masters of All Toys Museum. Yep, I got it. I'm looking it up.
Sweet. So yeah, but it was something else. Like you had to be there, guys, and I hope you guys come next year because it really was just an incredible time. And again, like you said, we're going to be doing it again next year. It's going to be spectacular. Here we actually had She-Ra's birthday because Mattel didn't really do a birthday for She-Ra, so we had cake. We handed it out, right?
That's awesome.
Oh, it was crazy. Everyone's singing happy birthday to She-Ra. You see all the kids getting excited. It was a lot of fun. And you know what? I wanna share this really quickly because this one was a lot of fun. So Instagram / Captain Adora. Check this out. This was crazy. Oh, wrong one.
There's the man.
Yep.
Oh man, at PowerCon one year, Steven and I caught Alan in the lobby just chilling, and we're like, "Hey, we just really were big fans," and we talked to him for like 30 minutes, just like shooting the shit with him. He was amazing.
He's such an engaging personality.
He really is.
I mean, like he's just so great. But check this out. So I'm gonna stop sharing for now because I got to put the audio back on. Bobby, if you just want to share this because now the audio's on.
What am I sharing?
Hold on, let me give you a second. Where is it? I think it's this one. No, that's straight here. Where'd it go? There it is. Here, check this out. So if you want to just share that, Bobby. Oh, popcorn bucket.
That's Battle Cat. That's
is that the real Battle Cat? Okay.
I'm trying to make KJ spend money.
No, I already spent the money. I'll put a link in the chat for you guys.
So check this out. This was again during the celebration, during the She-Ra panel, we actually ended up getting a piñata and having the kids beat up on it because Hordak says you can't beat me. So this was a lot of fun. And
you can't beat me, right? So we have a fun surprise. There's a bunch of stuff in the piñata. Let's wax Hordak and see what. Everybody ready?
So it started off with the smallest kid ever, and she was such a.
Let's hear it for these guys. Come on, encourage her.
I had no idea what to do. This little girl, she didn't even hit it. She wouldn't do it. She was so innocent. I had to kind of.
Bang, bang. Go.
Yo, hit it, baby. Hit it. One more.
Really hard.
And then Jay gets hit in the nuts. That better be the payoff for this video.
It's a bad guy. All right,
Thank you. Guys,
Oh,
no, actually, a lot of kids there. Okay, this kid understands your plan. There we go.
One more. All right, let's have the next one. Guys, give him a round of applause.
The biggest kids know what to do.
Everybody ready?
They understood the assignment. Look here. There we go. There's some candy coming out.
All right. Let's get up. Come on. Oh, Hornets had better days. I can tell you. All right. One more, and then we'll give the parents to really do a job on this.
Now, this kid, he's like a baseball kid, so we knew this guy was going to do it. Okay?
You can do it.
This guy.
This is it. Whack it.
There we go. I was worried for Mike. I thought Mike was going to get one of the nards. Like I was.
Yeah, I'm worried. I was
he's
like,
looking like, oh, shit.
Yeah, there it is. All the candy on the floor. Yeah, man. Like we had some great moments like that. Mike Young was there. The guy the man who actually put 2000X on screen.
Yeah,
it was great. To have him on thing. We had cosplayers. A full cosplay concert. Like it was great to see all these different.
Very good.
that guy was at the premiere.
Yes, he was. He was at the premiere in full regalia.
Yes, what a great! It was such a great time. What a great week.
Yeah, absolutely. So what happened in Multiverse? Everything happened in Multiverse. It was just this incredible time, and you know what? We're gonna do it again in 2027. And yeah, guys, start planning for it because I know it was tough this year, but I would love for everybody to be in the same place. We did live streams at the show, and of course the premiere. Me and
Yeah.
AJ, where was it here? I had a shot of us somewhere here. But anyway, it was a crazy time to be alive, man. Like seriously. Oh man, just absolutely.
That was incredible. I had to hold off from recommending the movie because I wasn't sure I was still on the high from the marvelous event. They could have shown Drek, and I would have been like, "Go see the movie! What? It's so great!" And I had to like really after the second time, it was even better, flowed better. It was like, okay, yeah. It's like I just really hope that people just give it a chance, give themselves a chance. Oh yeah, there we are. Crossing swords.
Swords, just like that, just like when we were kids. Yeah, no, man, it was incredible. Like
those faces, man, just the faces y'all are making on that picture,
dude. We were just. It was. I really want people just to have a good time with this movie. Yeah. I just want people to have a good time with this movie because it really did come from the heart, and it was so great to hang out with other MOTU fans and people who were there for Filmation, who were there for the '87 film and onward. Yeah, I ran into someone at a comic book shop today and I asked them like what did they think about the box office reception, and they were bummed out. And and then I showed them a picture. I was fortunate enough to go to a fan screening of The Rocketeer that had Joe Johnston, that had the producer Larry Franco, a couple other people there. Billy Campbell wasn't there, but it was a small cult classic that was still beloved. The love was real in that theater, and this film's got the love. It will find its audience. It will take time. It'll take time because it's doing something that a lot of other films who've tried something like this before don't do well.
It's true. Okay. Before we leave, we do have to do a giveaway because your boys hit 2K. So thank you. Now we're giving away this magic from the Secret Wars. Here is, let me put in, let me see here, edit. So we're going to put this will be,
just so you see her up close, it's a really good fig.
That's that. Why is it?
I believe it's magic.
It is magic, but why isn't it letting me do the? Maybe I have to get rid of. No, I can have as many banners as I want. I don't get. Let's see here.
Much better than the Walgreens release because they actually gave her bicep cuts this time.
But here we go. Create a banner. There we go. Paste. Add banner.
I can't remember the last Marvel Legends I got from a Walgreens. I think it was the dude with the stars in his cape. That guy, the blonde guy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hashtag magic. MAGIK. Enter in hashtag magic. We got 12 people watching.
Yep.
Put it in. We will. Let's see here. Share.
Yeah, in comparison to the last Walgreens figure, this needed an update. What is wrong with it?
There we go.
Yeah, so here's the two figures. Oh, wrong way. Side by side.
Very nice.
Yeah,
definitely better job was done on this New Mutants version. I still would like them to go ahead and take another crack at the X-Men version, but still a good fig, and you can win. Like you can still get her on Amazon, but she's sold out on Hasbro Pulse. She's gone. So,
all right,
for now. So,
and also, if you're in honor of Geeks Have Game, if you follow Geeks Have Game on YouTube and TikTok, I will personally read this Mask comic book in the comfort of my own home later after I'm done on the episode.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I'd love for somebody to win this. Yeah, gonna be trying to give away stuff to. Yeah, like I said, people that
people watching
and watch.
People who are watching, just add in, just comment. Hashtag
I won last time, so I'm letting the streets handle this one.
Yeah, your stuff should be on the way, man.
Yeah,
thank you so much. That is so cool.
Hashtag
magic.
MAGIK. There we go.
Let's make some. I believe it's magic. I believe it's magic. I believe it's magic. Magic.
Yeah. John, if you want to win, you gotta spell magic right, buddy. MAGIK. Nope. Spell magic wrong.
The-
Yeah,
the-
put that K.
You know, while we're waiting on, like I was looking, did the spoiler sell out on Hasbro Pulse?
Did who?
Oh no, it's still there. It's still up for pre-order. Destro's Despoiler.
No, I don't think it. No.
Yeah.
No, it's still on pre-order. Man, look, man, it's weird right now, man. I'm in LA and my grocery bill is interesting.
Yeah, ain't it hell?
My Costco, I go to Costco. It's interesting right now.
Not gonna. No, don't want to get too political up in here. But, you know, somebody said
No. That's why I have my comic books and I have my Chronicles Skeletor. And if you see in our toy chat, I put in a little link for the rest of the toy dweebs to get Battle Cat.
Yeah.
Battle Cat right now is $34 on Macy's if you use code FRIEND.
Oh,
Man, you can pick up from your local Macy's here in the States to get that Battle Cat Chronicles. He-Man Chronicles is still in stock on Mattel Creations and Big Bad Toy Store.
okay. Nice.
I can't believe it's gonna take all this time to get Tila and Evil Lynn though.
Yeah, that's
know.
weird, right? Yeah.
I know. Although
What the hell? Dead Stingray, he's disqualified.
we've only got two. Although I will say, Rom is coming to Void Rivals. So I'm shocked about that. We've got 10 people watching, only 2 entries, people. Come on, people. We got
Dude,
chance
I
to
used to
win.
Costco used to have such long gas lines, but even the Costco gas is like it hurts, man. You used to be able to save $1 at Costco, and Costco's like, wait, you can still get the hot dog for $1.50.
It's true. All right, we'll give it
get my
4 more
gas there
minutes.
too.
Yeah. We got 4 more minutes to let people who are watching try and win a magic figure.
I mean, hey, if it's 2 people or 20, we're
That's
giving
true.
this thing away. Somebody's
That
gonna
is
win.
true. That is true.
Well, you have 2 entries, so that's enough for a raffle.
Yeah, somebody's
I mean,
gonna win this thing.
That is very true. That is
I
very
don't need
true.
a secondary magic figure. It's all yours.
I mean, Mega J, if you want to enter, man, go ahead.
You know what's crazy about that? I don't have Magic. I don't have her. Is she part of the like? Is there a build a figure with her? Like who's?
No, it's part of the Secret
it's
Wars.
just the Secret
Oh,
Wars
the
line.
yeah, the Secret Wars one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're standalones. They've got a lenticular shield in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a sword, the
old-
effect.
the X-Men training uniform. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two hands, and it's not a bad figure. Pinless, double jointed elbows, knees. Does she have bicep cuts? I'm sorry, not bicep cuts.
Tricep cuts.
There we
No,
go.
butterflies. I'm trying to see if she has butterflies.
Wait, IFB, why can't you win? Where are you at? Where are you located?
He's in the UK. I thought.
There we go. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, he's flush with magic, so that's why. He's flush with magic. There we go. Now we got people.
There we go.
We got 4 peeps. Okay. 2 more minutes and we're gonna go.
Looks like she got a semblance of a butterfly in there somewhere, but
Semblance. I love it.
Oh, by the way, what did you guys think of the? Did you cover Marvel Legends today? The Marvel Legends.
We
stream?
did.
Okay.
Sure.
there's no stingray. That's what I think.
They'll make. You got to make Stingray, man. That's what we do here. Like I had to make.
No.
I can pull out my custom blade. I can pull out my custom. Well, no, not that custom. Never mind. My other Iron Grenadier Destro, but the Hasbro one makes that one look like the Canon Films '80s version.
They made Cypher before they made Stingray.
Because he is
Yet
heir to
another
a-
outrage.
Stingray is not.
Just go back behind the magic.
I'm always behind the magic. I am the magic.
He's behind the magic. Yeah.
All right. You know what? Screw it. Let us. I was saying in 2 minutes, but All right. Last chance, people. Enter in hashtag magic with the K, not a C, because they don't spell magic that way in the comic books. Let's go ahead and. Do you believe in magic? All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Screw it. Let's
go.
do this.
Get somebody a fig.
Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn.
Wheel in the sky keeps on. He won again.
The man who said he doesn't want to win.
Now, hold on, John. Do you want us to respin, or do you want to get another prize? We'll give it to. We'll let John decide. We'll let John decide.
I still got the packaging it came from in Hasbro, so that's what's gonna get sent to you in.
I mean, that's smart. That's very smart.
John says roll again.
The man said roll again, please.
All right.
That's a good man. That's a good man.
There we go.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have just kept everything. Real figs.
Nice.
All right, real figs.
Congrats,
Hey, man,
buddy.
reach out to me on I think you follow me on Instagram. Send me an address. It'll go in the mail. You will have tracking. And congratulations, man. Happy to give away to somebody that comes over here and watches us clown around for however amount of time we do. So
Yes,
appreciate you
exactly.
watching.
Congrats, man.
Hope you enjoy the magic figure.
Oh, hey, Eternia royalty.
Okay, there he is.
Cheers.
There he is.
Working. Oh. Well, you have to do the replay because we talked about how much we love the movie. Now, before we leave, there's a few things we do have to do. One, we will do all the social medias. But KJ, you were talking about Marvel Legends, yes, and we did not get one figure.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, Rick.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
And now it's time for a breakdown.
Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never get it.
Now listen, man. You can take that Falcon. You can turn him into Stingray.
It's true. That is actually true.
I am a menace. I am a menace.
No.
I love it.
I want
Love it.
Hasbro to acknowledge him. So anyway, I want my Stingray.
Yes.
Make Stingray, you cowards. Anyway,
You know what? I did that. That was such a good video. I don't know if I have another video in me. I do. Oh, I 100%. I 100% have another video in me. Trust me. I'm already percolating what I'm going to do, and it will be magical. It'll be amazing.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
And Jason will be so angry. He's like, I am attached to this. Like, you are. You're not going anywhere. Okay. So, as we leave, Mega J, where can we find you?
Guys, I want to thank Geeks Have Game for letting me pop in here and just talk a little bit about the show, about the MOTU and of course about Mass Universe the movie. But don't worry about me. Please subscribe to Black Angus, subscribe to Bobby and Jason DX, subscribe to everybody here on this channel. These guys deserve it. They're making some great content. These guys are awesome. So definitely support these guys.
Jason the Abused.
I'm gonna get the sympathy vote.
God. KJ, we know you as Black Genghis. Jason, I know that you have a show tomorrow night with at Super Cool Nerd Show.
Oh yeah, 8 p.m. Central. Me and the crew back on the couch talking about everything. Check out our latest review of the Amazing Digital Circus, where 2 months of me telling them that I had nothing to do with this finally came to fruition. They went to go watch the movie, and I knew where they were sitting, so I got seats right next to them. So they walked into the theater, and they just see me go, "Oh, hey!" And I'm like patting the seat, and they want to cuss me out in the theater, but they can't because the show's starting.
That's amazing. That's even better.
Go watch the review. I had to do some creative bleeping on Cass because she was a little upset that I had been riding out this prank for 2 months. So I'm very proud of it. Thank you.
Good job.
it was a
Bravo.
good time.
Then you can find me, Geeks of Game, Instagram, TikTok. I haven't been doing much on TikTok just because I have been absolutely swamped at work getting ready for Comic-Con, which we will be there. It's gonna be magical. I will be covering a certain award show at Comic-Con.
Sweet.
And I cannot wait. And someone's mad at us. He's like, and fuck your show. If you want to see me like what I'm doing regularly, when I do post at Probex on Instagram. For everyone, thank you all for coming. Mega J, I am so glad that your con was a success. And yes, I will after Comic-Con.
I'm glad too.
Yeah, I bet you are. Once you figure out like where I'm at, where I'm like, okay.
But
then,
you know what?
I
do have to say though, it was all thanks to Mike Gordon. If it wasn't for his dream, that would not have happened. It would not. Huge shout out to huge shout out to Eternia Royalty. Give him a like and a follow, guys, because that man deserves all the credit. Along with AJ from He-Mania.com.
And yeah, guys, listen, we are going to be there. We're going to be there. Hit us up on Instagram. Like, hey, we're here. Like, let us know. All right. So that is it. Remember, it costs nothing to be nice. We'll see you in the tutorial. And for this episode, on purpose. Good journey.
Good journey.
Good journeys.
Peace out, y'all.